All right, what's going on? Shout outs to everybody here. We are back. Had to configure a little bit of things, but we are in the building. I am your gracious host. Give me 1 second. Right back at the show. Shout outs to everybody in the building. Good to see you guys. Please hit the like button on the way in. We're going to pick up where we left off. Doing a double hitter today. Player Talk Radio. Please hit the like button and support the stream. We are back. In the building. As always. Give me 1 second, guys. Put a 1 in the chat if you're in the building. Let me know where you tapping in from. Have to fix a couple of things, but we are here. All right. Gotta put this thumbnail up and get the show together, y'all. Don't trip. Give me 1 second. Un momento. All right, so we are back in the building. Good to have you guys here. So we're gonna get back into it. I wanted to talk a little bit about, a little bit of the politics and stuff that go online in the internet, that go on the internet. How is everything always our fault? I think the Manosphere gets blamed for a lot of stuff, and just men in general, regular, straight, heterosexual men at the top of the food chain get blamed for a lot of shit. I was thinking about it earlier before everything cut the hell off. And I was like, it's amazing how we get blamed for almost everything. Like, Megan Thee Stallion breaks up with Klay Thompson. And incels get blamed. I was thinking about it. I'm like, how the hell? What the hell did incels do now? Then the funny part is that, what's going on, Dust? What's going on, Dixie? The funny part is that the dudes in the Manosphere ain't even incels. That's the funny part. Shout outs to Dixie Gonzalez. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean the dudes in the Manosphere ain't even incels, and it's sad that even in the Manosphere that the black pill cats, they're not even really Manosphere at all, but the Manosphere kind of lets them hang. They kind of let them hang out and shit like that. Culture appropriate something. Some of them, they got little funny sayings and stuff. Curry cell, rice cells. Some of that shit is funny. It's just some sad shit. Can't really exist over there. Because them niggas are just sad. They're not even spitting truth. They're just sad and shit. And then it kind of borderline does get into some Jomo type stuff. But anyway, shout outs to everybody here. Please hit the like button on the way in. Shout outs to the Dusty in the building. Let me know if let me drop this link if you guys want to come up. Long as y'all look out for the cookout. But we're gonna get back into this Jemele Hill thing. I don't know. I don't know who's more embarrassing, the younger cats picking up microphones or the older people that's kind of like, they stick to their niche and then they're out of touch. And then they want to pick up a microphone and be us. It's hard to really explain to people like, yo, if you pick up a microphone and you're like jumping into this whole dating thing, or you want to do reactions and commentary on dating, by proxy, you're a part of the Manosphere. I'm just going to say that. If you're going to use modern slang and terminology, you're absolutely a part of the, part of the Manosphere. I hate to say it, I'm talking about dating and relationships at the capacity that we do and using the terminology. And then, even if you came in under the Kevin Samuels thing, it's just, you're just going to be a part of the space by default, by proxy. I haven't seen Kevin Samuels folks or whoever's running his page. I don't think Dennis Sperling, or I don't know who's running his page. But even he whoever's running this page, they done took the Vlad route, the Vlad TV route. Like when something is trending, they already got a video queued up for it. Like if Meg Thee Stallion is trending, a clip from Kevin Samuels talking about Meg Thee Stallion. Because I mean, honestly, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Going into COVID, and then a little bit after COVID, like I'm talking about 2021, 2022, we kind of commented and scoped out the world and everything, like how the world, not necessarily how the world, but we just basically touched on everything. We touched on everything to the point where it's like it really ain't much for us to comment on that we haven't already commented on, haven't already said. You dig? It's just crazy at this point. It's a little bit crazy at this point. But anyway, let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Let me see. What's going on, Chris G? Cope Approach, what's going on, man? You said, oh, these girls really malfunctioned over Klay Thompson? Laugh out loud, such losers. I mean, it's like, who really believed in Meg Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson? Like, what are you, 15? Like, what are you, 15? Like, niggas is 12 like shit.
When they see that there is engagement around a topic, they create fake news, literally.
And this shit is fake news. This is, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, y'all. When I first started the last show, I thought Jemele Hill was a nigga. I said, damn. Then I forgot who she was. I'm like, oh shit, I already did content on Jemele Hill back in the day for saying some weird shit. I just gotta find it. But all right, well, let's go.
And people, just to get people to arguing and going back and forth all day. So you gotta stop falling. You gotta stop falling for these. And so, I in general, I just wonder why there seems to be a problem with women who show agency. Like Lori Harvey, for example. Lori Harvey's in her 20s. They still criticizing this girl because she didn't stay with Michael B. Jordan. She's in her 20s. They have an age difference. He might be ready to settle down, and maybe she isn't. Or get married, as in that kind of settle down. Or maybe it just didn't work. She is in her 20s. She's supposed to date. So like these whole body count conversations are annoying and stupid.
What's going on, UFO
just utterly
kamikaze?
ridiculous.
I didn't even see you. What the hell? Hold on.
And
Oh, you on the other channel? Damn, you on the shorts channel? You didn't even come up in the What the fuck? Hold on, y'all. If I don't see y'all in the chat, hey, look, because I put the chat on the screen so I can see y'all. Shout outs to UFO kamikaze. Look, I had to go manually search on YouTube. I had to manually search on YouTube. Good God Almighty. All right.
it's fake news to justify
Hold
his
on,
bad
y'all.
behavior. Exactly. Because now that they see that women are responding very vocally, riding for Meg out here, they then create something fake that Klay said so that
Bruh. Oh my God. UFO. Do you ever turn that shit off? That Edward Anderson's sister, that's crazy. The freckles, oh shit.
fellows will chime in and come to the rescue, and next thing, everybody's arguing. So
yeah, she rough.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
This is one of those girls you wake up next to in the morning, you be like, bah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
What's the matter, Daddy?
Ah!
All right, just gonna go through a couple of these. Klay don't have to settle down if he don't want to. He can have as many women as he want. You know, I'm leave. I mean, is he a high value man because he makes a lot of money? Is that the only thing
You just
that makes
don't
you
like
high
his
value?
team. I
Because
think
how do
that's
you
what
know
it
he's
is.
a high value man? Because he's tall?
You just don't like his team.
Plays in the NBA?
He probably turned her down too, you know, because she be trying to get up in the locker rooms with them sweaty ass niggas. He probably turned her down. Real talk.
What makes Klay Thompson a quote high value man? Okay. Well, I appreciate you so much, especially for that. But why you always absolve the woman? Like, I didn't absolve Diana Rossini, just so we're clear. I said journalistically. She on the top 5 things you're not supposed to do as a journalist. That's in the top 5. You're never, ever supposed to have a personal relationship with a source. If that is what is going on here, and by all accounts, that appears to be the case, that is a no-no. That people will question your ability to do your job. Absolutely. My only comeback or my only pushback was this, is that there's a lot of ways to be unethical as a journalist.
Shout outs to everybody in the building on the Rumble side of the game. Shout outs to everybody in the building on the YouTube side of the game. Please hit the like button on the way in. Please support the show. Share the show. If you on Rumble, share the show. If you on YouTube, share the show. You are my algorithm. Let's go. It's player talk.
And I find that there have been examples of male NFL insiders that have gotten away with violating some of those journalistic sins that you're not supposed to do, that don't involve, obviously, sleeping with the subject. And the smoke was not the same. So I'm looking at the unevenness of the situation. But since you brought up Mike Vrabel, there is something I wanted to address with him in particular, because I saw some people saying this. They were comparing Mike Vrabel's situation to Sharon Moore and Mel Tucker, and essentially basically making the comparison about Black coaches having lost their jobs because of personal relationships. Meanwhile, you got this white dude who has not lost his job, and he has clearly had something going on with this reporter.
Yeah, now, but this is the thing, though. How the hell does she know what's going on in the Manosphere? And then half the people that they're calling Manosphere ain't even Manosphere. They're not even Manosphere. But let's go.
I stay with the fist up. I'm ready to ride when it's time to ride, especially if we talking
It's really
about
the sports people and the square dudes that's using the vernacular going in on Meg Thee Stallion. Dudes in the hip hop sector and stuff like that. It ain't no Manosphere cats really. Who really give a damn? You think we gave a damn about Meg Thee Stallion? The relationship we didn't want? Nobody heard wedding bells, man. I know she ain't no rookie. She look rough. Look, I know she ain't no rookie. I can see it.
a racial double standard. Ime
I did
Udoka,
some
another
content
person
on
that
her
was brought
years
up.
ago.
But I would also like to point out, and it's kind of obvious, this is.
I just forgot what she said.
There is a really big difference between having something going on with a reporter and having something going on with somebody who internally works for the same organization. There's also a really big difference, since you brought up Mel Tucker. Mel Tucker was accused of sexual assault.
Uh-oh.
That's why he got fired. If that was a consensual interaction and it was framed that it was not, hence why the alleged victim, Brenda Tracy.
Okay, whose channel she be on? Because I doubt it's Manosphere channels. I doubt it was Manosphere channels, you know? Whose channel she be on? She be over there with BGS like shit. She likes BGS it more. All right, let's go.
Sued the university. If it was,
I was watching Angry Man the other day. He was like, Kevin Samuels was a genius with the sign language. I'm like, that came from your boy BGS. He probably didn't like that comment, but let's go.
Consensual, and it was just two adults. And yes, Mel Tucker was married. No one cares. Mel Tucker is still the coach of Michigan State. But that's not why he didn't get fired because he was doing something that, because of it was a consensual personal relationship. It was characterized as one that wasn't. Now, in Sharon Moore's case, you're messing around with somebody in which you have authority over. That is going to be
up on the
something
lingo.
at a lot of places that will cost you
She
your
wrong
job.
about this, though.
Diana Rossini didn't need Mike Vrabel to be an NFL insider. Was he one of her better sources? Of course. But they don't work for the same place. So, no, he probably isn't going to lose his job unless, as I said, there was, and this is something I felt like the NFL should at least kick the tires on. That doesn't mean that he has to be fired, but you at least have to kick the tires on tampering to see what was up. And if you're Bob Kraft, and if you're a player on that team, and I know he addressed his team, you at least have to ask the question, is everything that happens in this locker room actually staying in this locker room? And that's a fair question to answer. So, yeah.
I mean, it's like I said, it's always some big bad man. You know what I'm saying? It's always some big bad man that's doing something if you let them tell it. You know what I'm saying? It's always some big bad man doing something. You know? They will even encroach and invade sports places and just where men go. They will go too. And some big bad man didn't treat them right or do something for them, you know? But let's get it.
Oh, now we back to this. Jemele, city girls don't get cuffed. The streets need her. She needs to get in the studio. We need the three. Again, what This is another thing. What exactly makes Megan Thee Stallion? Because you're referring to her as a 304, which is a hoe for those who don't know.
Oh my God. Don't say
Why
it.
is Megan Thee Stallion a hoe? What makes her a hoe? I'd really love to hear.
Oh my God. Don't do it. Now, speaking of hoes, I actually got a 304, a 304 that's giving some game. We're gonna get into that segment next. All right, she's quote unquote bringing back the 90s. Those are her fans' words. But anyway, she giving game, and she's teaching you brothers. You know, I was gonna feature her on the Pick Me Control show, but she's teaching you brothers, you know, how to not get tricked by a 304. And she keeps bringing up, I don't know, it's kind of annoying. She keeps bringing up that the game that she's given is applicable to 304s all around the world. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna see if she dropping gems, no sticks, no stems. You know, is she laying paint where other hoes ain't? All right. And let's see if she'll make her way over to the Manosphere, since these dudes have an obsession with women's opinions and goofy shit. What's going on, Sin? What's going on, Fighter? You said she be around here? You said what I tell you? What do you mean? Shout out to Fighter. You said, to be fair, she got the same amount of body if of the average woman. Nah, if you kind of look at Meg Thee Stallion's trap list, Meg Thee Stallion is trying to screw her way to the top, and she kind of did. She kind of did. Body yada 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 yada. Getting drunk and fucking everything that's not nailed down. All right. Y'all hit the like button, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Support the show. Support the show. It's Player Talk Radio. Let's get it.
A very good answer about that. You don't know anybody she slept with. You don't know who she has, who she hasn't. And is it a number? Is it, what's the number that makes you a hoe? Y'all let me know. I'd love to hear the answer. And do you think whatever you think her number is, do you think Klay has a number that might be comparable? So is he a hoe too?
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What's going on, Bros? Flat Power God? All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Oh my goodness. What's going on, Des? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. It dropped you for a second. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. There's a delay. All right, there we go. What's going on, Des? Uh-oh. Oh shit, it dropped. Okay, hold on. All right. Y'all hit the link if you want to come up. Give me 1 second. Des say she be in the space. Let me find out Jemele is on the burner account. She ain't here for sports takes. What's going on, War Master? As always, what's up? Jemele Hill ain't here for sports takes. Let's go.
She cheated on her exes. I don't know. I don't know that woman's business like that.
See?
Did she?
See, so she defended somebody she don't even know. Told y'all in the first video. Not gonna say we know Megan Thee Stallion personally. Megan might be cool before you go to jail. So, she'll put a nigga in jail. All right. What's going on, Dust? Are you there? Oh, Lord.
Can you hear me?
Hold on. Okay, yeah, I can hear you now. That's in the car. What's up?
Oh, my bad, man.
You there?
What I was trying to say was that, man, that girl, she be around here, bro. If you listen to how she talking, bro, the only reason she able to explain it the way that she do is because she watched the Kung Fu.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she not subscribed to actual Manosphere cats. Like, she probably listened to maybe a little bit of Lapeef or something. I don't know. The neutral shows that the women like,
But that's enough, though.
that draw the women in. Nah, you're not gonna get the nah, man.
I mean, before a
Nah, she's not
girl
gonna get the
just,
full.
but she ain't no rookie.
Bro, how does incels how are incels to blame? Like, how are the people that's not quote unquote having sex to blame for Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson?
Um,
I had to scratch my head on that one too.
and you know what, Kuda, you gonna stop s word. You gonna stop s-wording on these incels. These are a very powerful group, and they move mountains.
Nah, man, they culture appropriate the Manosphere space, but the Manosphere has been letting them breathe. Like, the Manosphere hasn't been going in on them and stuff like that. They got their own space. They get to culture appropriate the black pill while not being black pill. They're not black pill. They don't got shit to do with the black pill. Tell you the truth. Okay, I think that's just driving. You said messing with Megan, the horse bad juju. Oh my God. She said, how is Megan a 304? Because she's a 304. I mean, like, the music and stuff. Why is Jemele acting like she don't listen to that type of stuff? I mean, I know, she wants to be, looking out for the girlies. But it's been proven, even by the girlies, that that music is fucking them over. Fucking them up. A lot of women are saying hoe ain't life. And OnlyFans has duped them. Okay, I got you, Dust. Yeah, you still up here. I got you, bro. Yeah, like, they're talking about. Hold on, y'all. Okay. They're talking about how OnlyFans, has duped them. And I mean, it's all some pimping shit. OnlyFans, a lot of those girls got duped into it by their own friends. So OnlyFans is like a third party. That's really first party. If they knew anything. The girls be like, oh yeah, girl. And they lied to them. Oh, I make this, that, and the third. They just didn't want to be on the site alone. Definitely don't want to share clientele neither, though. I'll tell you that. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on, King Picks. I'm trying to figure out how in the blue hell are incels to blame. And then the funny thing is that they're not even incels. Guys in the Manosphere, they're not even incels. So I just would like to see, especially if she in this space, her attempt to answer that question. Because she said they're incels, so she blamed the incels. How is the incels? Because it's not really the incels. It's really her, the people that watch her, the sports fans. You got niggas that bet money on it. Niggas be on Prize Picks talking about some, man. She better not, man. Look, she better get, Klay his head ain't in the game. She better get his mind right. Or leave his ass alone because niggas is losing money and shit. You know? Can't be putting that man through no goddamn stress. Them fans will come see you, man. If they lose on them prize picks, they'll come see you. You dig? You said chicks learn sucking D on camera don't pay the bills, man. Not like it used to. Oh, man, that's the wave right there. Yeah, Call of Duty games, man. Please support the show. Hit the Xbox fund. You dig? We're going to get back on the gaming tip. We got to disguise, the stuff that's going on the channels, since we're incels and shit, people are incels and shit, I guess, according to Jemele Hill. Why would she want to hang around incels? I don't know. But I tell you what, I don't know how niggas can be incels when coochie is for sale. And, a Jemele Hill will endorse coochie being for sale. Or she will tell these, she'll empower women that will tell you to sell it. Like Mego the Stallion. All of a sudden, Klay's the biggest cheater on the planet. Men be doing women wrong. Tory Lanez need to stay in jail, according to them. And they just overlook the whole fact that the reason that Tory Lanez is in jail was because he was defending black women. If anything will go to jail for defending black women, it would be a nigga. And she negates the fact that Megan Thee Stallion's a cheater. So somehow Klay is worse than Meg Thee Stallion because he cheated on your favorite rapper that is also a cheater and raps about it. Megan raps about it. Klay just played basketball. Klay never said he was a cheater. He never said he was monogamous too. So just because he won a big old freak, now all of a sudden something wrong with him. Yeah, she kind of looks like she's annoying. She kind of looked like she's annoying. She got a strong ass chin too. A little sturdy chin. She got a little sturdy chin, little sturdy ass chin. Like, goddamn. Miss Jemele Hill. If you're in the Manosphere, show yourself. Hold on, Miss V's in the. Hold up. Why can't I see Miss V? What the hell? Hold on, where's Miss V? Hold on, I gotta go manually over to YouTube. What's going on, party? Hold on. I got the chat on the screen to stop stuff like this. All right, there goes Miss V. Thank you so much. Hold on. I gotta go look on YouTube. I gotta go look on YouTube because Everything doesn't come up in the chat. Shout outs to War Master again, as always, sponsoring the show. The party man in the building. Man, I was playing around with my OPZ and my OP1 yesterday, and the Novation circuit. I said, man, I got to set up a damn rig. I got to set up a rig. I got to set up a rig. So I can go live and make some music. You know, I've been working a lot on the music channel. If you guys aren't subscribed, if you guys are not subscribed to the music channel, I don't know what to tell you. You know, I don't know what to tell you. I would like to have a chat with Jemele. You know, I would ask her, you know, why y'all blaming the Manosphere? You know, why are y'all blaming the Manosphere? Shout outs to Miss V, the hardest working woman on YouTube. Hardest working. Oh, no, not a pug. Oh, Jesus. The party man must be stopped, not a pug. Shout outs to War Master for sponsoring the show. Please follow suit. Please hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal.
Wendy.
Shout outs to War Master. Let's go. Hold on. God damn it. Everything's slow on my end. Hold up. Oh my God. She do look like Hey, yo. Charles Barkley?
More. Wendy?
Thanks, Chuck. We're standing here in front of the Olympic Liquor Store in Queens where scores of African Americans have been lined up for hours. We spoke to a few of them earlier. Ladies, may we get a word?
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Shout outs to Miss V in the place to be. Charles Barkley. Yo, that is diabolical. Damn. My bad, Jemele. I ain't gonna say shit ever again. God damn.
What's the matter, Daddy?
Shout outs to War Master. Hold on. Let me see if I can read. Hold on. Y'all know I'm illiterate. War Master said, there's something wrong with people who don't play Xbox. As always, the sponsor of today's show. Shout outs to War Master.
Now you know you gotta break the game down a little bit more because they might be slow.
Dusty says that Jemele Hill is in these spaces. Probably on a burner account. Probably on a burner account. He said, party, you going to...
Girl, thank you, girl. Sprinkle, sprinkle.
Oh, my God. Ah. You never know, y'all. Jemele might be a little freak, you know?
I am a nasty woman.
There's always the freaks that deny 304s exist. And you know, they gotta do freak stuff to compensate for the looks. So,
And if she did, does cheating on somebody make you a hoe? I cheated on my high school boyfriend. I guess I'm a hoe too, right?
damn. Confessions.
Long time ago. So I'm
All right. Shout outs to Dust coming back. What's going on, Dusty? She said she cheated on her high school boyfriend. Does that make her a hoe?
No, I mean, That make her maybe a little friendly in the vaginal area, but I wouldn't say it make her a hoe.
Oh shit. In the vaginal area, it makes her friendly. God damn. So this is what I'm saying, right? Does every woman does everybody, let's say in the dating game, let's say you can pretend at least once and say you know no better, right? Does everybody in the dating game gets at least one cheating pass?
No, I don't
No,
believe. I
not even on no player shit.
I don't believe so because you don't have to be in no relationship, bro.
Right, right.
It's
You
a
could just
choice.
leave. Right,
You
you could
could
just
just,
leave
or you could just not get in a relationship.
for sure, for sure, for sure. But let me say this, because I kind of said this before, right? If you are young like a Meg the Stallion and you're making a lot of money, and let's say you popping, right? Let's say you popping. Do you get at least one go around to be a tyrant when you're popping? Like, can you feel yourself pause, not feel yourself like that, but not do too much?
Um, I mean, I think that can go on both sides, man, because I done had a couple of partners, break up with their girl and they went a
Right.
little bit too crazy out here. And
For sure. That's what I'm saying.
and
Even as a guy, like if you're popping a little bit, do you get a pass?
not really, bro, because it's like like everybody you see on your way up, you're gonna see them again on your way down, bro.
Absolutely.
So I don't
Absolutely.
think so. I don't think nobody get a pass, bro, because what happens when that person you curve starts looking like the one for you? What
Mm.
happens then?
Mm. But do you think that is common? Because I tell a lot of guys, because usually when a guy, is up, he wants revenge. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he wants revenge, or all of a sudden he remembers the woman that curved him, or you know what I'm saying? He probably used her as a muse or as inspiration to write or get certain things or write certain records or whatever. So you know, I mean, do you get a popping pass? Does a guy or a woman get a popping pass in their youth?
Not for me, no.
Mm,
Because at the end of the day, like you might be on your way up, but I'm gonna catch you on your way back down. Like you don't want to be
mm-hmm.
that person that stunted on somebody on their way up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I don't think because you got money that takes away your obligation to treat everybody with respect.
Absolutely. But I mean, I don't mean just money though. I mean also fame. Just you popping it. I mean,
I
as a
mean, if you
rapper,
don't,
you supposed to kind of pop it a little bit.
I mean, if you popping like that, you got to do like Clay did. Now, I don't remember
Mm.
nobody saying he cheated on her. What I remember she said was that he told her he
He
couldn't
wanted
be
other women.
monogamous. So he's
Right.
not out here lying in the game. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She
Right.
just felt embarrassed after she cooked all that food.
All right, I can see that. But I
You
mean,
feel?
that food ain't even really healthy though. I mean, like if a man has a personal chef, or like I was saying on the last show, if he knows how to cook, what can a woman? I mean, she can know how to cook too, but what can a woman really bring to it?
Man, let me tell you something. One thing that a lot of them sisters I've been seeing when they talk about it, they have been right about this. That she
Okay.
brought some seasoned food to a Thanksgiving that looked like they never had no seasoned food.
I kind of did see a little bit of the clip of her making food and stuff, but I mean, she from Texas, that kind of come with the culture. I mean her generation probably the last generation, to really, make something. But
Yeah,
mhm.
I don't think it's wrong for a man to break up with a woman that like to beat up dudes. It's like if this was Ike Turner, a, a young Ike Turner and Megan, like would nobody have a problem with it because they both abusive to each other. Clay is not on that type of time, bro. Snuggles, come here.
Well, Tina Turner, she was actually the guilty party the whole time too. You know.
Yeah,
She
that's
was
what I heard when I was in LA, man. It's some folks out there that I know out there that was close with her or
mhm,
lived close to him, and they was like, man, she wasn't a very nice person as the story goes.
right,
Everybody said Ike was always a nice person,
right.
and it's like everything is always going to be rewritten as the villain. Like for example, she had a baby with the bass player Spider.
Mhm,
Not only did you cheat, you had a whole ass baby with my own bandmate, and I gotta look at the evidence of what you did. You know what I'm saying? Every day, and I can't just replace you. Ain't no other Tina out there. Ain't no other
mhm,
anime out there to sing them songs like that.
mhm.
Why they didn't put that in the movie? And it's the same thing with Clay. Why they don't put the fact that he was honest about it?
That's true. That's true. And he was dating Miss Big Old Freak. I mean, I talked about the treatment that Megan Thee Stallion probably gave him. It's like, damn, you'll treat your boyfriends better than the damn person that you want to marry you. You know, I'm not saying that the husband should be asking for a threesome, but damn, you treat your boyfriend, you treat exes better than him.
Bro, what happened?
That he gonna be around
Now, I mean, what I
or
think
might listen to
happened,
they. Hmm.
I think she just overplayed her hand. She thought she
Hmm.
had a full house, and the nigga pulled out a four of a kind on that ass. That's all that happened.
Well, I mean, she probably thought he was the good boy and thought he wanted to settle down, and it's like, oh no, I'm just getting started, type shit. But
Oh, so that means you can extort me?
well, I mean, she was trying to extort him. I mean, she was running game on him. He just pulled the trigger before she did.
And then people act, I mean, she still got him for half of that. So it's like at the end of the
I
day, I
mean,
mean,
yeah, I mean, she got a Bentley in the house out of it. I mean, hopefully
okay, a used
she's
Bentley,
smart enough
okay.
to. I think she got two Bentleys. I think he got her an Azor. No, a Musain. I think she got a Musain, and yeah, I mean a nice little crib.
Man, that's trick money, man. He ain't worried about that.
I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, you buy a woman a crib, you got to make sure she keep up with the payments. Don't pay that shit off fully.
Why is that?
So when she leave your ass, she still got to pay that shit. That's that on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, are you gonna come up all for 5K a month? You got to, sometimes the lessons got to come on the back end.
Let me make sure she was good.
And see how she acts too, because if she know you could pay it off, but you didn't, see if she mentions that. You know, Party
Like
said,
pocket watching.
same time. He said, same time. What needs to be preached to the youth is you only got so much tread on your tires, or you got 1 to 2 good tires. That's some real shit. That is some real shit. Yeah, she didn't have to share all of that, but she telling you that she light skinned enough, she popping enough, she little mama enough to cheat on a man. Her lip gloss be popping. She like little
I
mama.
mean, I mean, Jemele Hill was all right, you know what I'm saying? Like on TV, fully cooked, she was all right, you know.
Hmm.
I don't think she an ugly person. I just think she
A
got them
unique
dark
look.
circles.
Yeah, she got the raccoon eyes.
But yeah, you can fix that though.
Yeah.
But she ain't ugly. It's a lot of ugly out here.
Well, light skin ugly is a different type of ugly. It highlights it, but like, the eyes and maybe the light skin, it saves. I seen it save a lot of people because people are colorists
I
and
mean,
futurists.
it's light skin. Believe me, it's light skinned ugly people out here. I see them.
Well, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm in
There's a ton of them.
California. It's the land of mid light skinned people.
But the skin tone, the complexion does offer a little bit of protection. You know, um, believe it or not, the complexion does offer a bit of protection. You know,
Yeah, push play, man.
All right, let's see what she got to say. Have you seen this?
I have not, no.
Okay, but a lot of people are doing content on it. But let's see.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the definition. And I promise you that if that's the what you're judging, what makes a woman a hoe, my guess is you've probably been with some women, or you know some women in your own family who do not even meet the standard that you say is in your mind.
Ooh.
And this is the fakeness of it, because they pretend like hoes don't exist.
What's fake
Like,
about that?
well,
She telling the truth.
what do you mean?
Think about it. Rewind it 10 seconds.
Okay, hold on.
Bro, that
Just
was
like that.
bars right
Did
there.
she? And if she did, does cheating on somebody make you a hoe? I cheated on my high school boyfriend. I guess I'm a hoe too, right?
Yeah, she better make sure she throw that out there before his ass come out the woodworks. Like, hey, hold up. And you know she ain't with the nigga she cheated on him with.
Long time ago.
T.I.'s son, and I said this, and nobody caught on to it. I did a meme about it, and it was spot on. T.I.'s son looks like Frieza's second or third form. I forgot which one it was, where he had the long ass head,
No.
the elongated head. If you go back and watch Dragon Ball Z, look at
No.
Frieza's second or third form, bro. That shit is
No.
hilarious.
You talking about the
That
round
shit
head
is
freezer?
huh?
You talking about round head freezer?
No, the one with the big head, and you know where he was like pointing at the dude's feet with and did the gun thing with his fingers.
Okay.
What's going on? Insane. What I? Hold on, I gotta find a picture. Shout out to Insane One. Welcome back. Hold on, I'll find a picture. Hold on, y'all.
So I'm just trying to figure out what's the definition. And I promise you that if that's the what you're judging, what makes a woman a hoe, my guess is you've probably been with some women, or you know some women in your own family who do not even meet the standard that you say is in your mind.
All right.
That's
so
true.
the reason why she said that, is because she wants to take advantage of what's called the Madonna whore complex. Niggas never
Was-
want to admit there's hoes in their family, but they know there's hoes. All right. That's how it goes. All right. Hold up. Now, if it works, if y'all can see the screen, this is T.I.'s son right here. But you got to see the picture where he's like yelling, and he opens his mouth. Pause. Because
No.
this is son right here.
No. He wasn't
Ah,
ready.
this picture right here in the corner. Hold on, with the veneers. Hold on. Like,
No.
hey yo! Nobody ever caught on to this shit. Oh my god.
That is an ugly motherfucker though. If you think about it,
Yeah.
like that's a ugly light skinned motherfucker right there. Him and his mama.
Well, I mean, the a lot of the people didn't really catch on to it because Frieza wasn't in that he wasn't in that form for a long time. So, you know, hold on, y'all. All right, let me. Holy shit! You said Kuda, you going to the shadow realm? Oh man. Oh man. Put some braids on that. Look, man, if I'm going, y'all coming with me. Gasoline draws. All right? Shit. All right.
So yeah. Some of y'all need to go see that lady respectfully and disrespectfully.
Damn.
Now, getting back to Mike Vrabel and this double standard. you know, it was very interesting to me that homie went to counseling. He's talking about he needed to focus on his family, and then he's right back in the Patriots building. I mean, that must be the quickest family session ever in history.
Nah, his wife know what's up.
Now let me ask you a question: if a baller wanted to hook up with Jemele, because I'm pretty sure she already fucked around with one of them. If a baller wanted to hook up with Jemele Hill behind the scenes, would she do it?
Of course, bro. That's not the point. Like, this
And
the
she just
thing.
got proposed to, I think, not too long ago.
Like, I think it's like some old generational. Like, I think now I don't know, right? But I'm just speculating. But like, I remember she lost her job before a lot of other people did too. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
maybe she was trying to get at Stephen A. Or maybe she was trying to get at Jalen Rose. Maybe she was trying to get at, you
Well,
understand
she's
me?
trying to be Stephen A. Smith with her commentary, but it's kind of like, eh.
I mean, you see Molly knocked both of them off. You see
True.
Joy Taylor out here sticking and moving, you feel me? About to,
Yeah, she just said some stupid shit recently. I was like, I'm not watching that shit.
so it's
You know,
like
I lose brain cells watching shit like this. I gotta, Jemele.
just
What would you rate Jemele Hill on a scale of 1 to 10?
um young Jamel, I give her a six. A six,
Yeah,
young
she a
Jamel.
strong 5, right?
You know what I'm saying? She had a nice body in her day though. So, I leaned it a little bit towards the six.
Okay. Light skin saved her. Party said,
I don't even
bruh, Cardi
no.
B was drugging niggas and getting niggas raw paid, and this is true. And I forgot what event happened because she was about to get taken to task for that. But I forgot what event happened that distracted people from that. I think it was George Floyd or something like that. You know. But she's doing a lot of good stuff now. So it's like, hey, if
Nah, I
that pop
changed my
up, you're gonna
mind.
have to forgive a
She a
nigga,
five.
huh?
She a five. Never mind.
She a 5? Hey man, 2 5s will get you a dime. So she lost her job on that BLM shit. Yeah.
Man, whatever happened to reshape candidate or man,
He said she's
goodness.
a sub 5 for me.
Mm, yeah, but she ain't ugly though. I mean, when you getting below a five, we talking about ugly. Like,
I
like
mean,
I
I think
feel you.
around like 5, 6 is plain Jane, you know, to a certain
Nah,
degree.
nah, five is plain Jane. I mean, yeah, five. You're five.
I got 6s at plain Jane. I just give the extra credit. But if you overshoot your appraisal, you'll just get defaulted to a 5 to a certain degree.
Think what I think the reason why everybody kind of feel for Meg is because they all kind of use the same playbook, and it worked for some, and it probably didn't work for others. But it's in the playbook. It's an inside trap. You know what I'm saying? You're behind the
I
O
mean,
line, and yeah,
Meg the Stallion bad as hell. I've already said I'll be sitting right next to Tory Lanez, so I'm not even no better, dog. You know, she like that's the body type that I go for and have gotten over the years. But she bad. Houston
like people
hottie.
be soft. Like I mean, I don't think people like if you really look at the situation, it really looked like she was soft pressing him. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she wanted to kind of rebrand, but the rapping ain't matching the rebrand. And she thought Klay was sweet. Look at all these broads that's coming out speaking about the situation, and they were like, "We didn't know Klay Thompson until Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion made Klay Thompson."
I mean, okay, but do you know who played on Bridgerton?
Who?
Do you know who played on Bridgerton?
No, I
Why
don't
would
know.
you
I,
know?
I
You don't.
stopped watching basketball a
Exact.
minute ago, and I
No,
can't even. I don't even see advertisement for 2K games. in Madden games no more. Did they go out of business?
See, Bridgerton is a show that girls watch, and I have no idea who's in it. And because I
Oh.
don't watch it, I have no idea who's in it. So if you're a girl and you don't care about basketball, it makes sense for you not to know who Klay Thompson is.
Yeah, of course I know they don't care about basketball, but they're dumb enough to say some stupid shit like that. Like he's a part of one of the biggest teams. He's all he like splash bros like him, Steph Curry. Like what the? How you make 300 million? And people are like, oh, the Meg Thee Stallion. He's bigger than Meg. He can buy Meg Thee Stallion. He can buy her.
Why would you want to
You
buy
know
anybody?
that nigga could buy me. Shit. At this point, damn. He can buy Meg Thee Stallion. I don't blame him. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's like if a man, a woman's boyfriend has more leeway than somebody she about to marry. I mean, the husband don't get the best version of the woman. The boyfriend could cheat. She'll go right back to him. I gave y'all the game. A lot of those women, Pookie and Ray Ray, he could cheat all damn day. But it's when like somebody like a Klay Thompson cheat, you already know what it is. He can replace you like a spare tire. You know, buying Bentleys and all kinds of shit. So how comes the nigga that can't buy you the Bentley can
But it
cheat
was
on
a
you all day?
bro, it was a used Bentley. It was kind of old. Like it wasn't like the 2027,
Yeah, I mean I saw the
2026.
lights. Yeah, it was probably like a 2023 Musain.
I'm just
But
saying, it's
still,
like it wasn't a brand new car off the lot. Probably had
I
maybe
like
a
that body
owner.
style though. I would get the older one. Shit, the better body
Like
style.
did he buy her any ice?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, man, Clay did what he did. He felt like it wasn't a good situation. He
Well, I
was
mean,
honest.
I
Honesty.
I noted him down for simping, and the thing is that a lot of those simps will buy you a bunch of shit because they know what they about to do. A nigga that's like, okay, look, I'm gonna get you all these trinkets, but you know what come with it, right? I'm gonna fuck around a little bit. You know, but it's like Killer said, it's like everybody said, you only get one Russell Wilson. To think that every woman that's gonna mess with an athlete is gonna get a Russell Wilson is crazy.
So that means, so if that's the case, right? Do
Hmm.
you look like Sierra?
What do you mean?
Bro, Sierra is a stunningly beautiful woman.
Oh, no, I love Sierra. Sierra bad as hell, and she could dance her ass off. She could puppet walk. She like a female Michael Jackson in her prime. You know. And speaking of Michael Jackson and guys being painted the villains, didn't the Michael Jackson movie came out? Because I see Skinbone, which is funny as hell, doing skits, and a lot of people be hating on my boy Joe Jackson. But honestly, all them boys wouldn't have been great if it wasn't for Joe Jackson. You know, wouldn't have been great if it wasn't for Joe Jackson. You did whipping them kids into shape. You said this was Sierra's prayer for the OnlyFans generation, like y'all said. Her to imagine is a couple of notches below Sierra though. But this is the thing though, party. Even the women are calling out Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah, I think that is his game, to low key throw them off with trinkets. You know, throw the women off with trinkets and get his way. But this is the thing, you know, even the women were frying up they were frying up Meg the Stallion, but they were frying up Sierra not too long ago. Beyonce is the only woman with a man that I saw get a pass from bitches, you know?
About what?
Because Beyonce will do all the single lady anthems and then go home and lay down with her camel, you know? And shout outs to Jay, I'm fucking around. But, you know, Sierra tried to pop up a couple years ago and come out with an independent song, and them bitches cursed her ass out. Saying, girl, you got a whole Russell Wilson at home. You know, we trying to get like you. Because now all the girls that really know shit about Sierra, they're older millennials like us. And they not listening to that shit. They're like, all right, I need to get wifed up.
Yeah, I don't think you guys understand like the mindset, right? Like, so you have a girl, let's say she has, goes through past relationships, you know what I'm saying? These romances in her life for however long or for how short they are, you
Mhm.
know. Um, People can relate to that because that's the reality of a lot of people's life. Now, just because this person happens to choose to engage in that activity with, you know, they feel like, okay, she did it and she did it better with better people. So it's like something to be looked up to.
Well, another woman that's coming up in these stories, and we talked about her before, and even though she's kind of been around at this point, and she still has a mysterious vibe, and her name keeps coming up, is Lori Harvey. Do you know what Lori Harvey sounds like? Have you heard her voice? Have you heard her speak before?
I can't recall.
See? That's
I
what I'm
might
saying.
have.
It's an air of mysteriousness around her. You know? Women used to be a mystery. They're not a mystery no more. You know, I didn't think women farted. You know? I didn't think they shit. I didn't think any of that shit. And they eat up all the food. They be in the house farting their ass off. They'll shake the fart box all in your face. But now you know everything. The
But,
internet.
but this why they're not gonna look and say, oh, she's this and she's a hoe. Because it's like they might have had the same amount of romances that's on that posters.
All right,
You
Dust.
know?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's that?
What are the main topics do female rappers rap about and female comedians talk about? Exactly. My pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy. That's all you gonna hear. My pussy make niggas do this. My pussy. This is like they always telling you that their coochie is Geppetto. You know, their coochie got involuntary strings on niggas, and niggas are just so sprung over this wet ass coochie that they're doing everything. Well, it didn't keep Klay.
Hey, did
Klay
that
said he
boy
want
end
more
up?
bitches.
Hey, did that boy really get her face tattooed on his face?
Who?
Jalen Green,
I don't know.
or is
Them
that
NBA
AI?
niggas are weird. Every single NBA nigga I know is weird. I dated a woman that dealt with Shaq. Farting is medicinal. Oh my god. Oh my god, War Master. Jesus Christ. Y'all hit the like button. Please support the show. Please support the show. Hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal. Niggas should be more classier, even with their fuckery. I agree. Shout outs to Insane One in the building. I don't know, man. Everything is my pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy, my pussy. So
I'm just curious if you're Bob Kraft and if you're the players, is there a level of trust that was broken? In terms of I don't mean what he told Diana Rossini. I mean, just in the fact you did what coaches always lecture players against. That is creating a distraction. I mean,
what was Meg Thee Stallion to Klay Thompson? A distraction?
Players are often vilified for doing that. This continues to play out. I don't know, how this will affect Diana Rossini's ability to remain a journalist, but it's not a good look. And I was very clear about that. Seems like sports, there's a lot of relationship issues going on, or at least relationships being addressed. Because certainly I saw Paige Beckers, who at her press conference, no one asked her. She addressed it on her own about the nature of her relationship with AZ Fudd, her teammate.
First of all, missed you guys. Genuinely hope everyone had a great off season. There is something that I wanted to address, and I only plan on addressing it once. So,
you gonna address it more than once?
About it, we will refer to this moment in time, or we will use this time to deflect and talk about our teammates. Quite frankly, I believe me and AZ's personal relationship is nobody's business but our own. And what we choose to share is completely up to us. But as media members, I understand you guys have a job to do, and you guys have to ask questions about the basketball aspect of it. So that's what I will be addressing today.
You see how easy that was.
Right, Party.
To the Dallas Wings PR staff. That's literally all AZ Fudd had to do. Paige Beckers, before everybody could ask a question, which was smart PR strategy, don't even give the media the ability to sit there and pepper you with questions. Because if she waits for the question, what will happen is then somebody else will have a different question. She set the boundary by saying, hey, that's between me and her. It ain't none of y'all business. What we choose to share is on us. End of story. And that literally would have been the end of the story had AZ Fudd asked.
Now, let me tell you how not smart bitches are. That's a fucking challenge. This is my last time talking about it. Oh, really? Okay. You sure you ain't gonna talk about it some more? Bullshit. Bullshit. They're gonna be looking for y'all every holiday. What are y'all doing for Christmas? Can y'all make it to Christmas? Party said, life goes on. He lost. He lost. He was playing PlayStation anyway after the L. See, I got Klay Thompson. I got a video of Klay Thompson on the boat dancing. It's just copyrightable. So I might share it as a YouTube short or something. Man, running a channel is fucking hard, huh?
Man, who cares? Rich guy breaks up. Who cares? Rich girl breaks up.
Yeah,
Who
he's
cares?
chilling on his boat. Imagine Rock Nation coming after you talking about I'm a Meg Thee Stallion goon. Like, what? Yeah, you need to treat Meg right. You a goon and you can't even get with her? But I need to treat her right? You fighting on her behalf, huh? Interesting. Very interesting. You gonna throw yourself away for some coochie you never gonna sniff. Gotcha. But at that point, she probably already done slept with her goons, so, she doesn't sleep with a lot of niggas, bro. You only know about the niggas you know about. Does Klay got a right to be mad, though, y'all? If she's sleeping with everybody can get a threesome and stuff like that. Why do you wait to get with me to be the church girl? I kind of be insulted. Oh, you must think I'm sweet. You must think I'm soft. You wait till you get with me to become monogamy Meg. Okay. So they're gonna say Klay Thompson cheated. They ain't gonna tell you who he cheated with. They got that one basketball girl who I don't think he cheated with, but can't tell the truth to women nowadays, man. It's called cheating.
That way. Or answered in that way. And that was all I had been saying is that they should have let AZ Fudd answer the question however she wanted to, because by not doing that, you wind up giving the story legs. Just address it and then you can move on. And I promise nobody would be talking about this. So now the story has no more legs. Paige Becker's addressed it. She said, if y'all keep asking me about this, we're just going to refer you back to this day when I said what I said. So you're not going to get any new information. You're not going to get any new answers unless I choose to share it. That is a perfect media response. Set your boundary, roll with it. That's it.
I don't.
Now, as I've also said,
Jeffin?
It's like, bro, he was running he wanted to run he wanted to run his system the way he wanted to run it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there was. And she wanted to impose the system. She wanted to run her system too. That's all
Well, the
that
thing is,
is.
though, if he wants freaked out Meg the Stallion, that's gonna kind of blow her cover because she's supposed to be a reformed 304. And I hate to say it, the first couple of niggas, I mean, some of these women, they do find redemption. They do, they might Black China it up. They might,
We don't
get up
hear
out the
we don't
game
hear,
for a little bit.
but we don't hear about Black China with Klay either.
Yeah, but Black China done ran through the whole team. What I'm saying is, they may get their redemption arc, but it's like the first couple of guys that they date doing that, you're a guinea pig, essentially. You're a bit of a guinea pig. It's like, okay, well, I'm testing, I'm testing this arc on you. And it's like, hold on. So everybody else gets the best of you, and I get the well, I'm trying to be a wife now, and you need to do this for me, and you need to do that for me. This is why women hide their exes. I swear to God, fellas, if you seen every dude your lady or a lady that you're trying to pursue has hit, if you've seen whoever she hit in reverse, you're gonna have some questions. You will change your whole tune. You'd be like, oh, hold on now. No, don't try that bullshit with me. No, you didn't do that with him. Broads be hitting these out of shape cab drivers. They be hitting these dudes that look like Ron Jeremy. But you got to
Man,
have the 6'6s.
I ain't gonna lie. They say I remember I was listening to a partisan song, and he said that she let the producer let the
Yeah, she was
producer
fucking for
hit.
beats. Yeah.
I'm like,
Summer
shit,
Walker too.
man, I
London
got
on the
beat.
track. Mm-hmm.
Now, first of all, I'm not trying to like smash like that, but what I'm saying is like if I'd have knew it was that easy to get beats to him, I'd have been trying to get beats to him.
Shit at that level.
That's what I'm saying.
They're not even fucking for points on the track. They want the beat for free.
Bruh. How you say that?
Fuck for points, baby girl. Not no damn beat.
Oh, man. That's game right there.
Yeah, this game right there, but they don't
That's
know.
game right there. That's game right there.
Yeah. Let me get that point on the track. I need my name
Man,
on something.
man, one point I've heard of a situation you probably have too. In the case of Shot Money, where that 1 point equaled $1.3 million.
Oh man, 50 was giving that man some game. He fucked himself over.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you want the 50,000, take the 50,000.
Right.
He's like,
He,
here,
he he was just stuck on that number.
here, take it. And he was like, plus 1 point. Like the lawyer was like, look, I'll buy the point, okay?
Yeah, the lawyer was like, "Are you fucking dumb? Take the point."
He was like, I'll buy the point. Shit, let me buy it then.
Yeah, the lawyer knew what was up. He ain't gonna let that
That,
money walk,
that point was $1.3 million.
And he had to dive in that 50 to pay the lawyer.
You
Dumbass nigga,
think,
man.
and then this is the thing, like it destroyed their relationship because when you think about it,
Yeah,
right?
he could have made more hits with him.
Right, and not
He
only
was the
like
only
towards
person that gave 50 Cent a chance when this man had bullet holes in him.
once you compensate somebody for their services, they are no longer invested in you.
Or you don't have to no longer invest in them.
But like, so if I, all right, so if I'm saying, all right, Kuda, I'm gonna invest in you being a rapper, and
Mm.
I'm gonna mix your shit, I'm gonna master your shit, and I'm gonna all the beats you want. You know what I'm saying? Like the moment that you get a deal, and I say, okay, my services cost $70,000. Once you pay that, I'm no longer invested in you.
You see what
We,
Playboy Cardi did to Pierre Bourne?
what happened?
He don't see them no more and ran off on them. But
Because
that man,
Pierre had beats.
it was his whole sound. You see what Chief Keef did with Young Chop? Young Chop was a legend, bro. Like some of the I can't wrap my head around how he made some of those beats.
What he do? What he do to Chop? Because I thought he brought Chop to Jimmy Iovine.
He probably did, but Chop was already talented
But I'm saying though, Chief Keef brought him to Jimmy Iovine, and he got a deal. So like whatever he did after that was how he maneuvered.
for sure.
So I felt like Chief did him a solid by even bringing him to Jimmy Iovine.
For
Why?
sure.
Because 50 said get Chop in here, and put him with Dre.
But see, that's the sound though. People always got to go back to their sound. You see how Gucci had to go back to Zaytoven, you
When did
know?
he
And then the
leave?
thing is, that beat is old. That beat that he did for Crash Dummy, I got that beat. I had that beat for like 5 years. Laying on one of my hard drives somewhere.
Yeah, all these beats, man, they be passed around, man.
They old.
Like I've given beats out to multiple people. Like if you make a song and you ain't paid it, and let's say I might have accidentally clicked the wrong beat in the studio, I'm like, well, somebody recorded to it, but they ain't paid me. If they pay you, shit, it is what it is. You
I
should pay
forgot who
for it.
I heard was saying that they had to fork over a bunch of money because they took a pack from I forgot what DJ, but they said that the beat was cleared and it wasn't. And yeah, you know how that goes.
That's
You know,
extortion.
oh my God, party passed around like Megan. Oh my Jesus Christ, too soon, man.
I mean, like you, cause you, bro, it's a whole lot of talent out here. Like like the fucking song Panda, as big as that was, the dude only bought that beat for $200, so he got his first royalty check real quick. He didn't have to wait to get that.
Sometimes the rappers know the beat is taking off more than the producer because your head is in the beat and they can see the numbers of the DSPs a lot faster in a lot of cases. So that's how that works. He probably buy a whole bunch of other beats and be like, yeah, let me if I buy these 2 beats from you, can you throw in Panda? So he probably didn't even really pay that much for that beat. That beat was probably on
He said $200
yeah.
for
Sounds about right.
exclusive. Like that's like regular on the
But it
street
wasn't even the
price.
Panda beat though. The beat wasn't even crazy. It was that he sounded like Future.
Man, no, that beat was hard. Nah, fuck that.
No, he made the beat hard. The beat is pretty hard, but
Nigga, that beat was hard as fuck. We
let me tell you how a rapper has presence. If you can hear them on the beat and you listening to the instrumental, it's like, damn. You still hear you can still hear the pocket and the lyrics, you know?
I kind of felt bad for him because he wasn't using auto tune to sound like that. That was just his voice. So that kind of made you feel bad for him.
Well,
Kind of
not
like the same
even.
thing with Rich Homie.
He was an uncanny New York rapper. They thought he was from Atlanta. I thought he was from Atlanta. He
And
has an uncanny flow for somebody that's from New York. And same thing with Uzi. I never think Uzi was from Jersey.
I feel you.
Shout out to everybody in the building. Please hit the like button. Please support the show. If you guys are enjoying the show, enjoying the conversation, soaking up game, got a decent amount of people in the building. It's Player Talk Radio. Please
Hey,
support the show. All right.
hey, and that I bet you, Buddy, the producer that was rocking with Meg for a minute, I bet you he getting 3, 5 points on all that shit.
Yeah.
It gotta be
She
because
was in a
like,
fucked up deal though. She came in the game under a baseball player who she was probably smashing. And no, for real. She came in the deal, signed under a baseball player. And Rock Nation had to buy her out of the deal.
but how is it a bad deal if he got you popping?
Everybody's first deal is fucked up. This is what people
But
don't
she,
understand.
but what I'm saying was,
If you
like
get
how.
successful on your first deal, it automatically defaults into being fucked up.
But this is the
If it
thing,
works.
right? This is the thing, bro. If she wouldn't have left, she was already gonna blow, bro. Like she would have been better off if she
Well, no,
didn't go
she
to
does.
Rock
She does what
Nation.
most rappers do. They use their connections. It's not when. It's not. It's not if somebody's gonna fucking turn on you. It's when.
I don't think Carl
Future was
Crawford
signed
did
to Rocco under some weird ass deal. He was FBG free. FBG. He was
free
free band
bands.
gang A1.
First of all, Rocco did the right thing because Future did an obvious breach
Switch
of
up on him.
contract. He did an
Yeah.
obvious breach of contract when he signed the Epic, and Rocco played the long play, like just let him get all the money he can, and you spank him later, and that's what he did,
Yeah. So
spank him for
he can
10
pay you
million.
back. That's what they did
Right,
with Old Town Road. He's like, okay,
right,
Oh, he made
right.
this. Oh, okay.
Right. He ain't
Wow.
worried about it. Like, think about it. Puff sampled that Sting song. He get 2 bands every day,
Yeah. From Puff. Yeah.
2,000 every day.
And it's
That's
crazy
300.
because the rock stars, they get those weird ass settlements because the judge be damn near a fan and shit. You dig? Party said the beat was probably on the house. Yeah, on her house. On that coochie house.
No, but I'm saying though, if you getting the beat for free, you know what
Huh?
I'm saying? Like if I'm giving the beat to somebody, bro, like I feel like I kind of got leverage in the situation because like if you pay, like I want anywhere from 2 to 5 points. Okay. If you getting it for free, I'm gonna want the 5 if I can get it.
I mean, to be that deep in the game and not know about points is crazy.
Cool.
Like you a couple of records in and you don't know about points is crazy.
People don't read, bro. That's the problem. Niggas like
But I
motherfuckers don't
mean, if
like
you're
reading.
paying somebody and the record label's paying for it, you want to recoup as much as possible. You know?
I don't know. It was a couple of. I was helping
But
somebody
I mean,
read over.
most people though are in a deal they'll never pay back. This is why you got to get somebody else to buy your debt. You know what I'm saying? You said
Man,
designer made the beat. If you heard others on it, it would have been the same impact for sure. For sure. I think so too, Party. Shout outs to Party. Another producer in the house. I was telling you about Party not too long ago, Dusty. He got the newer MPC Live with the
with the
third
four
gen,
corner,
yeah, the third gen pads, man. He said that
man.
shit is completely. He said that shit is bonkers, bro. You know
Man, I was thinking about getting the what is it, the big one.
the X.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting the big one, but I still got this.
I mean the red one you got is good.
I mean, kind of tired of having the Jimmy rig, the MIDI, because I could only spend out 4 channels, but I got one plug. So if I get the big one, at least I'll have 4 outs, MIDI outs, and
I mean,
then I'll
don't the
have the
live got 4 outs too?
yeah, but the live only got six audio outs. I want all 8.
Your boy, my boy, what you call it? Not Big
And then
Hit. Who's Big Hit's son? Damn it! Why am I lapsing on his name? Fuck.
and see, I wish with the new NPC they brought back the stereo out. That was because like on the last X they had the 1 through 8 breakout tracks on the
Mm,
audio, but
mm.
back in the day on the 3000 and on the 62 they had the 8 plus the 2 stereo outs. That way you
Yeah, they
could
had
have that.
crazy inputs and outputs on the old
Like
shit.
I wish they could bring that back, but the CV gates, like I want to use the CV gates.
Yeah, you said you want to get into the what I was talking about with
Modular.
the patch bay and stuff.
Man, I made my first 808 not that long ago off of
Off a modular.
a modular. You just take a sine wave and a pitch bend and make it meet into a VCA, and, and it was just so
What
like
modular did you use? Because I know you want the blow field and some other stuff, and the
what
oscillators on them joints are crazy.
I really can't tell you, bro. It was somebody else's box, man, but I was just playing around with it. It was a bunch of stuff in there, man, but yeah, I never, I really didn't know exactly what I was looking at because it was a lot of stuff. More like outboard and synthesizers, not like
Mhm.
modular is a whole different world.
That's what I said. I said if y'all ever see me with a fucking patch bay wall, I'm already gone. There's no talking to me at that point.
Yeah,
I really want one, but I started getting into guitar pedals, which are basically hardware plugins, but way better.
man. I like the thing is, bro. It's a lot of good effects out here. Like it really is, bro. Like on the standalone side of the game, like
But you get gas, number one, and then you get into a continuity of just discovering effects, even if you ain't gonna use them in a production. You know, because sometimes if you don't know music theory, the effects that you discover is like, bro, what the hell am I gonna use this on? You know. But that's when working with other producers is good too, because then you'll work with a producer that'll be like, "Oh, I got something that you can put that on," or "I got
what I
something for
rec
that."
what I recommend for younger producers is to go to a big studio and record a song on the board and figure out
On a
how to use the
SSL.
board, because most of the time people just use one or two inputs into the board and do everything on their laptop and just, what I'm saying, like, no, actually go in there, use the board, mic the shit up, what I'm saying, play some shit, record it, like mix everything out of the box. Like you got an Avalon here, you got a Neve here, you got 1176, you got Kotek EQ, you got everything you
I
need.
mean, they
Mod,
don't
you
need a
got.
SSL though. I mean, a nigga will buy a Apollo Twin and call it a day.
I mean, I'm saying just, but when you learn how to use it, right, when it becomes familiar with you, it'll you could take that knowledge of how to use a board back into the DAW world and use the DAW properly.
Right.
Like, don't put
But who cares though? The Fruity Loop producers, they fucked up the game and then fucked around and found a new way to do some fly shit. So,
like for real, like you have to learn how to put your time-based effects on synth tracks. You have to, you know,
but I hate to say it though, the Fruity Loop producers prove you don't need to do all of that shit.
I mean, but it reflects in the sound though. Like, for
Right.
example, right? If you do it the right way, you won't use a whole lot of CPU. This is why their shit is maxing out during the section because they don't know how to, like, you have 23 different reverbs when you can have one reverb on the synth track going to all 23 tracks. And you
But
wonder why your
it
computer's freezing.
it blew my mind watching Metro Boomin try to use a MPC 2000 and a 2.5, and I'm like, dang.
See, if you have one of the ones that where you could just plug in a USB or a SD card, you could make some shit though. Because if you think about it, right, if you got an MPC
Alchemist still
2000,
uses, yeah,
right, all you have to do is come out of your interface of whatever you use in your Apollo, whatever it is, and go from the out of that into your MPC, and you can sample right off of YouTube.
right.
You can go
Off your
MIDI
phone,
out. You
off
can
your
go MIDI
phone,
out from your MPC into your interface and actually play notes. Use your MIDI and play notes, and then resample it back into your MPC. You can use all of your VSTs. Like
yeah.
all you have to do is know how to route it.
But I tried
So
to I played around MIDIing stuff to my MPC, and the MPC will bully anything you try to MIDI it to because it wants to be the brain,
well,
which
you
it
have
is
to
the
make it
perfect
the
brain,
brain.
but
Well, you have to.
Huh?
Well, what you do is you make the computer the slave because the MPC is the center of the session. So what you do is you have your keyboard plugged into your MP,
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying. The NPC gonna
right,
bully anything you MIDI into it
right,
anyway, though.
right. But
Yeah.
the thing is, you're not saving your session on the computer. What you're doing is you're gonna save the MIDI on your SCSI or your USB, and
Mm,
because that way when you break it out, you could break out of those eight channels with that sound.
mm-hmm.
Like you
Party
can't tell me
dropping
drums
gems
don't
in the
hit.
chat. He said, people don't twist knobs, they use presets. Yeah. One thing Dame Taylor told me too, is like if you know what a knob does, you used to take a piece of tape and write under it what you think it does, like what you describe it as. And it's a weird way to learn music theory, but yeah, it does work. You
Well,
know.
it's just really most of it is just signal routing, bro. Like
Right.
because if you make it the center, you could just resample everything back into the MPC.
Right.
So and you get that sound like me. You got the 16-bit one, and then I got the 12-bit one, and both of them have an amazing sound, and you want to run stuff through it. Like, why would you run your
Absolutely.
stuff
And
through a Scarlett if you have
well,
a
Scarlet
Neve or
sucks. I mean,
Avalon?
that's Scarlet is basic, you know,
I'm saying, no, people go to these studios. I watch them all the time. They come to those studios
with
and they
M
might have
boxes and right.
bro, they have an Avalon in there. They might have a freaking a Neve. They might have an API or something like that, like some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking CB1 or like they'll have fly everything that they need. You know what I'm saying? And they'll use the bullshit because that's what they're familiar with.
Well, the bullshit is easier. Less knobs, plug and play.
People don't know how to actually do their job. That's what I'm learning. Like
I had to pull
you
teeth
don't know
just
how
to get a
you don't know
fucking
how,
SM7B, and the SM7B is like basic
bro.
standard. You know, I'm using
Come
Electro
on,
Voice right now.
man. Tell them like, hold on, man. Let me show you a picture. Let me, s-
But I'm using a
ooh,
handheld Electro Voice. I got an EV 767A. Do your research, y'all.
man.
Do your research.
I'm gonna put a picture. I'm gonna send you a picture, bro, of all the mics I got.
I know you got a crazy locker. I'm trying to
Bro,
get a. Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm trying to get a Neumann. I want a BCM 705, a black one.
I got the 103.
You got 103?
Yeah, I
Hold
got two
on.
of them.
The red one, right?
Nah, the like a beige gray one.
But it got the red logo.
Yeah,
Hold on. I know because this is the 103 is the condenser version of the 705. Hold on, maybe. Hold up.
bro. Hold
Let
on,
me
cause
make
I got
sure.
the picture, but I got the picture on this phone, but I'm actually
But you
on the
got to be up
phone.
on that mic. That mic has a proximity effect, and it got the internal pop filter.
I could show you the whole new room I got right here, bro. The SSL, I got a Steinway, I got a Clavina. Let's see in this picture, right? Man, I could show you all these mics. I got two
Oh, you got a
SM7Bs in this
TLM
picture.
103. My bad. My bad. I'm thinking of something else. TLM 103s are good, but they pick up everything.
Oh yeah.
But you get that broadcast sound. I mean, you know,
Damn, I wish
for
I could
voice
share my
work,
screen with you, bro. Damn.
I think you can, but it
Bro, I
might
do
kick
it.
you off. Oh man, I'm back to doing voice work, y'all. Too. I finished up an audiobook this morning, and I'm trying to get that Xbox. Shout outs to War Master. I finished up an audiobook this morning called. The name of the audiobook is called A Man to Gain, and they talk about was it why am I drawing blanks now? They talk about, let me see. I got the script right here.
Hold on, I can send you an email. Hold up.
Well, I need to find the other script. Hold on.
What's your email, Kuda?
You can do player talk TV at gmail.com. Mark 8 verses 36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul. So yeah, it was about it was a pretty good book. It was about these two preachers that that grew up with each other, and they end up being at odds with each other. It was actually pretty good book. It didn't end the way I thought it would end, but yeah, I got to send it off to the author this morning. You know, so and then this summer I'm gonna be doing my book too. So I'm just making sure I'm picking up some voice work and stuff like that, because everything is slow, man. YouTube is slow, everything is slow. So, I'm just somewhat blessed to be able to be, you know, but I'm always working on something. Y'all know that. I'd be like, oh, I took a day off. No, I didn't. I really didn't. I lied. You said rap verse, real verse? I got hella verses. Say no to Crapple. Yeah, the next, I'm not gonna lie, War Master. I was looking at that $500 Mac Nano, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather use a Windows product. There's more software out there for Windows than Mac. Look, it's 2026 and Steam still ain't on Mac. Type of shit is this? Horrible. Just straight up horrible. So yeah. All right, let's get back into this. I'm sorry, y'all. Gear talk is more fun than listening to
Hey,
the
hey, I
sports
just, hey, I
harlot.
just, I just sent that off, bro. Whenever you get it, check that out.
Okay, let me see if I can get it, because I'll be locked out of my emails. Hold on.
I didn't
Give me
see
1 second.
anything wrong.
She looked
with the
like that
question being
Frieza
asked.
thing too, y'all.
I thought it was a legitimate question, because while there certainly have been a lot of relationships in the WNBA amongst peers, I knew that people know those relationships. And the thing is, many of them really don't have anything to do with the team. Now, there have definitely been some instances where you have people who are on the same team, but in this case, you have back-to-back number one picks who played together in college on the same team. And as I continue to mention and bring up, this is the same organization who openly admitted they traded for Nalissa Smith to get Dejanay Carrington, who was her girlfriend at the time. So there is a question of team dynamics. That's legitimate. That is a basketball related question. And yes, given, and I don't want to say this to take anything away from AZ. AZ is an incredible player. She deserved to be number one. But it's a fair question to ask the Dallas Wings, hey, was her personal relationship with Paige Beckers a factor in the reason you decided to take her number one?
I see why she got kicked out of this sports shit.
And so
I see why they kicked her ass out.
Number one, asking AZ, hey, is there a personal relationship?
I see exactly why they kicked her ass out.
There have been some indication that it's not, or not anymore. And how could that potentially impact the dynamics of this team from a basketball perspective? And understand too, that AZ is in a new market now. And I know some women's basketball fans were like, well, they answered this at Connecticut. I don't recall what their answers was, frankly. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I think they kind of did.
Yo, War Master, you can only say that shit on Rumble because YouTube would have got your ass up out of here. He said bumping clams is wrong unless you have extra. Hey, yo. Bumping clams is crazy. Tribbing is wrong. Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. Yeah, if you want your daughter to be G-Hay, put her in basketball
Cool. It ain't in
in
the
middle
it ain't in
school.
the Outbacks no more. You should have got it by now.
Hold on.
I wanted to show you those Uris I got, bro. I got some 60-year-old speakers, and they sound amazing.
You don't do KRKs?
No,
Hmm.
he's that bullshit, nigga. It's not flat, bro. It's too bassy.
True. Oh shit. Damn, Dusty. And they all on stands.
Uh-uh.
Damn, you got more of a problem than I do.
But I mean, look at the room I'm in, though. You could use all, like, if I was miking up a choir, I could use all those mics easily.
I wouldn't use a TLM in those rooms though. It's gonna capture those walls.
No, you just take that. I mean, well, that's all those walls are all treatment, bro. That's like 8 bands worth of treatment.
Yeah, I see the treatment.
So it's like
But
if
but
it's actually
the height of the walls.
no, but it actually sounds good. It's kind of like Abbey Roadish. So like, let's say if you wanted to rap and you just went in there and dropped vocals, it sounds amazing.
I'm pretty sure you get like a natural reverb.
And you could put well, really, if you want to do that, we could just put up gobos and just block it off. Throw some blank
Mm.
what you call it blank. Like that's how I mic up the piano. You
I
put
gotta I
the
gotta wait though, because all of these pictures are loading. I can only see
you
like
gotta
one.
you could
Damn, you
put
got
up
some tube mics too. You got is that what you call it? The blue one?
that's a bottle, a baby bottle, I think.
Okay, you got a couple of SM7s. Yeah, you got SM7s, not SM7Bs. You got the joints with the humbucking coil.
It's more than that too. That's just a big room. There's also another room too with the Uris when it pops up. So like you
Oh, you
like
got a Shure one too. That Shure is good. The gray one. That's an
man,
underrated one. I forgot what it's called. Is it a K something?
I don't know the name of it, but I do know that the
Shure
what
ice
is it
cream
called?
sandwich mics are good.
My favorite ones is the drum mics is the Sennheisers, the
Hmm.
EO3s, I think. Them is my favorite
Hmm.
ones.
No, I can't show y'all War Master. Hell nah. Especially you. Nope. What's going on, Buster?
You can show them, it's
Nope.
good.
I gotta try to send it to myself. These other pictures ain't even loading because I ain't got no memory on my phone, man. All these big ass files. Oh, here goes one. Okay, this is a SSL. Look at the doggy.
Yeah,
Aw.
yeah. Well, the one with the atoms, that's the SSL. The one with the Uris, that is a
Oh shit, you
forget-
got pianos? Okay, it's loading up now.
yeah, that's a Steinway.
All right, hold on, War Master. I might have to send me a couple of these and show you. Hold on now.
Who would
Damn.
have thought? Who would have thought, right?
I knew you always be around some stuff. You know, we find our way around some shit. And some of the shit that I've been around, y'all wouldn't even believe me.
For real though, like the Sony. I think I got the Sony in one of them pictures.
I
But
sound
see
like a
what?
geek talking about the shit I've been around.
But see, pretty soon, all the because it's still we still putting it together. But once the outboard gear is done, we getting that shit built up. It's like a little kind of like a built. It's gonna be like a built-in outboard wall. You know what I'm saying? And then behind it is gonna be like a patch bay that connects to everything.
I'm gonna try to get when War Master wants to retire from trucking. I know that's not no time soon. I'm gonna try to get him into voice work because he has a voice, like literally for voice work. I had a video of a guy, right, Dusty, showing me how to use the OPZ.
Uh,
He literally sounded like War Master. I said, "What the fuck?" I had
probably
to.
was.
I know it probably was too. 'Cause he's black. I said, "Damn."
No,
I said,
bro. I don't know. I always look at
I
the
thought I was
OPs.
special. I was the only nigga with an OPZ. I'm like, damn.
Well, I mean, I would try the OP one, but to me, it's a toy. Like if it had a quarter-inch
Nah, that
input,
OP1 is serious.
it had and
It's a
but
serious machine.
for me, it has to have quarter-inch inputs and outputs, bro. Like all of this three-quarter, three-eighth
Well, it does
inch.
have an input. and it does have an output,
But
but
it's an
they're
aux cable though. Like, come on,
yeah
man.
3.5s. Yeah,
We can't use
yeah.
like we can't have a serious
You can
thing
do a
with
lot with an aux cable
3.5s.
though. You could put an aux cable into a quarter.
I mean, who wants to do all that? Now we degrading the signal, bro. I got Mogami cables. Why would I want to run a Mogami cable
They
through
don't know
that?
about Mogami cables. When I told Kevin Samuels about Mogami cables, he was like, "What is that?" I was like, "Just." He told me the budget. And I said, "Just get it."
Man, why
And he
would
was
you
like,
run
"I
a?
got the Mogami." I gave Kevin Samuels a whole blueprint.
It's like you don't want
Nobody
to
gonna believe
run.
that neither. Hmm?
You don't want to. You don't. Well, I was there. I remember. But you don't. You don't want to like run. Like if you care about your signal path, bro, you don't want to have more things in your signal path. You want to have as less
Well,
things as
I mean,
possible.
I use a splitter with the OP1. It turns the mono into stereo. That because the reverb on that is good, but like it's not like the reverb on the newer OP1. The OP1 field got rooms reverb, and then it has another reverb. The
Bro,
original
I use
OP1 got spring reverb,
I'm gonna be honest
like a
with you,
bed
bro. I
spring.
use the reverb that I use, and you're gonna laugh at me for it, bro. But the reverb I use is off the ASR 10.
Hmm.
And it's just one of the best reverbs ever. And you run the ASR 10 through the SIN, and it just I'm talking about the OG keyboard
But the
that
ASR 10 is a dope ass instrument. Kanye still uses his ASR 10.
but that's the reverb that I use. Like I don't think there's a
But what type of
and
reverb is it?
bro, you can make it whatever you want. You can make it a plate, you can make it a room. Like it's I mostly use it as like a plate though.
Is
But
the ASR
it's
10 is it's not FM, right?
no, it's not a synthesizer, it's a sampler.
Okay.
That's what it's what
Because all the people that I know that got an ASR 10, I guess they loaded up synth sounds in them and they just sound really good.
I mean, yeah, you can make them like key groups and bring them in and play them on there, but like really, like you have to really pay attention to semitones and all that stuff, bro. I'm not really heavy in the
Yeah, I
sampling, so
can't
it's
play the
like,
keys. So
but really, it's a sampler. Like that's what I
yeah.
believe that's what Alchemist uses.
I know Kanye uses the ASR 10.
But see, the way he
But I
uses
mean
the
it's like if you
ASR
get
10
an
is
80s
different.
piece of if you get an 80s early 90s piece of gear, you gotta get like 80s early 90s gear to pair with it,
Well, the
you know?
ASR 10 was good because it was a sampler, and basically what Kanye did was he used the ASR 10 to chop up the sample because you can get it into 61 pieces without using none of the memory from the MPC. Because memory back then was some bullshit. You might get like 128 megabytes. Like that's
Yeah.
nothing. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So you didn't want to really chop up the sample on the MP. You really wanted to chop it up on the ASR, and then you could also use it for the effects on there.
But Dilla, he chopped it up on the MP, but he did it by ninths. So he was like doing mini slices, but like strategically, you know.
And then
What's
on
good on
there,
Tyrone?
I think that's
I
what
am
Jake
War
One
Master. I
uses
just beat
too.
Final Fantasy Tactics. That was a fucked up game though. I can't even tell y'all the ending of that game. Cause I gotta try to get War Master into Persona and Final Fantasy Tactics, man.
Man, you can show when you gonna show them the pictures, man.
I gotta try to send them to myself, and if I could try to do that, my shit is gonna have a aneurysm.
Oh,
Let me
you ain't
get
got the
these.
right internet. You out there.
I gotta get
They
these
would
damn. I gotta get these damn book files off my fucking computer,
look
and then
file.
but I gotta send it off first, and then I can send this to myself.
Did I send them too big?
No, the files that I just did for this book, they're all WAV files, and then I gotta re-upload the WAV files back into because I use this other. I can't tell you the secret sauce. I'll tell you off air. You already probably know it anyway. But
Yeah.
I have to I send it into this thing to get it cleaned up as a wave, and
Takes up
it
all the
cleans up the
space.
yeah, it takes up a lot of space, and then I got to send it back into Reaper and then render it because ACX is a bitch with
Bro, why are you
with their
using Reaper,
spec.
bro? Why?
Reaper's all right. I use the old one though. I only use Reaper for audio work. I don't use it for recording.
What do you use for record, man?
Books. That's it.
What's books?
I record audio books
No,
and
but I'm
audio work.
saying. So, all right. So, what do you? So, what do you? What DAW do you record with?
Reaper.
So when you made songs, what did you record with?
Oh, when I made music, I was fucking around on my phone. I record that on my phone. I use a Isotope Spire too.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, go play with it. Look, if you get one, you're gonna be like, okay, this yeah, it's all right. But it is limited. But that's okay. It's kind of like the OP1. The OP1, you get 4 tracks, but you're meticulous where you're putting stuff. So,
Man, but see, I need everything separate,
but
bro. When I make a,
you can always resample, like you said, and then put all of that on one track and still open up 3 more tracks.
but it's not organized to me because then I don't have the control to EQ each and every one separately.
No, you do. You can EQ and master on the OP1, but it's just not as good as if you import that. And then it got weird files. It's a different file. I forgot the name of it, the type of file it is, but not HEIC. What type of file it is? Like, oh, it's a weird file that you got to convert, and
I
then you
think
can
it is
upload it into your dog.
HEIC. I've seen those before.
Yeah, AI. What's it called? AIC files or something. I forgot. But I make lo-fi in vaporwave on the OP1. I'm trying to make I'm a piano. Honestly, I
What
was
is
telling Party
that?
about that. Huh?
What is that?
It's a South African type beats.
Man, I've been making Afro beats lately.
Yeah, I got an Afro beat pack I need to play with on this MPC. I'm still on 2.0. I don't like 3.0.
I do like 3.0 because it's easy, like because everything
That
goes
shit
by
is Fruity
channel,
Loops. It's all Fruity Loops.
but it's just
I knew
easier to
once
work.
MPC got gross beat, I mean flex beat. I'm like, oh, this is Fruity Loops.
Bro, first of all, Gross Beat was really good. Okay, let's not
I
slander
like gross
Gross
beat.
Beat.
I like
I
gross
still,
beat. You
I
know
still
Gemini?
actually, I do still use Logic, but I have Fruity Loops 10 installed on a PC because, and the reason why I still have 10,
The drum knock harder on those joints.
well, for me, the reason why I did is because I have an old Waves bundle from like '09, and it has like
Uh,
all the old SSL stuff, it's just old UIs,
I
but I
can get
mean, they
all of
sound
those sounds
amazing.
to you though. I can get you a Oberon. I can get you a OPX. I can get you all those sounds. They got all of those sounds for the OP1. All of them. I'll give you the website. I'll put the website in the back. I just gotta remember the name of it. Shout out
Man,
to Gemini.
it's some DJs around here, man. It's some beat makers, man. I told that nigga Witch to give me that beat that he be playing when Nick motherfuckers be donating and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, nigga, I need that, bro. Like that shit hard, bro. Like, and I don't even be complimenting nigga shit like that. That shit was hard. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you, Dusty. We're gonna make something happen."
Oh my god.
My nigga sound like
Hold
Mo
on.
from The Simpsons and shit, but we go.
Yeah, I'll send you something. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, he said he gonna take the vocals off and send that shit to me. Then he gonna make that shit pop. I heard,
I'm
I
about to
heard.
send you a website, bro. Don't share the sauce.
I know somebody that uses Studio One. I actually think it sounds pretty
I gotta
good.
send it to you too, party.
I think it sounds pretty good, bro. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Kuda. I've been getting away from DAWs lately, bro. I've been bringing back the old multi tracks and rewinding that shit and playing it.
Bruh,
Like,
Dawless is the way to go, bro. I've been Dawless since day one. I don't really like using all that shit. I put it in the back.
like for real, like it's there. Like if you like, I have the HDX. If you want to plug in, like if you want to use Pro Tools, and you want to use the SSL, the SSL is mapped into each track or whatever. So 48 tracks, and you could just route into the SSL or whatever. And like if you really want to
Analog
make
just sounds better. You're really messing with signals and you know.
it does. It sounds richer. And this is the thing, like this is the reason why records never went out because it's actually the best sounding medium that there is. That's why it'll never go bad.
Yeah.
Like if you think about it, a record is uncompressed sound. There's no, like, for example, the highest, what is it? The highest is what, 96K out there right now? A record is there, it's uncompressed. It's as good as it's gonna get. There is no better sound than a record.
Well,
No
I mean,
higher
when you have good
fidelity.
headphones and good equipment, because headphones will expose everything once you
But
develop an ear.
right, so this is my sauce on that, right? I started using open backs recently. I
Hmm.
use it's a Sennheiser open back. I've been using that lately, bro.
Yeah, I know
And
about those and the DT
the DT 990. Oh yeah, I've been
990s.
on those. I've been on
Yeah,
those
I like
too.
the 770s,
The nine. Well, I
the
haven't
closed
messed with
ear.
this. I haven't messed with the 770s, but the 990s, like those were my go-to before I got the Sennheisers. And the Sennheisers, um,
Sennheisers are good.
it's like you can hear a drop on the left corner
I
of the
like their
room.
headphones more than their mics.
Like you could really like be precise where you put stuff. You could
Oh
make a
hell yeah,
raindrop.
you gotta definitely freak that Tascam party, especially if you got the one that got a tape warble on it. That's why I like the OP1. I like the tape workflow, bro.
You talking about the old school Tascam? The eight. What is it? The 24, the 8 track. Which one is
Yeah,
it?
they got one
Or
with the 8 track. Yeah. Hmm.
I remember man, but see that the one that they had that had a touch
You could
screen, but
definitely do lo-fi on that.
some of them be clicking though. You got to be careful. Some
All
of
you,
them Tascams be clicking.
yeah, but all you gotta do is send the end work to it and just get the tape from it, and you could just make a digital beat. You just run it through that, and it made it sound like you made it on a tape.
Hey, you remember the rolling back in the day that was kind of like before Pro Tools? Sorry, so
Hmm.
before this, how I'm gonna tell my age, but before there was a Pro Tools, it was Cubase and it was called Cubasics.
I like
And
Cubase.
that's what I still use Cubase,
Yeah, Cubase
um
is good.
but but it came before Pro Tools. I'm really letting my age go.
It's all good.
But
You don't look like it.
but before people really got on Cubase, there was a rolling machine. I forget the name of it, but I want to say it's a 2525 or something like that. It was a rolling machine and it had like a computer screen that you can feed to it like VGA or whatever, and you could record all your songs on there and stuff like that. And it had like
Mhm.
rudimentary effects. It was kind of like the beginnings of the old MV88,
Mhm.
but just for the recording though. It was kind of like your basic DAW.
Yeah, I mean, oh, did you know too? They're releasing another producer game on PlayStation and Xbox.
Say what?
Cause a lot of the producers started with that. Was it that PlayStation game?
Bro, that
Um,
shit was gas. That was my era.
yeah,
I was lucky. I had people that I was a nepo baby, man. I was able to get on the NPC pretty young, man. So I was lucky with that. But most people I know that really make slappers, bro, they all started with Fruity Loops.
yeah. My bro, that's all he used was Fruity Loops.
And
I
I ain't
tried to
mad
play
at
around
it.
with Fruity Loops. I couldn't do it. I can't make melodies for shit. That's the part that's stopping me.
It just makes samples.
I can't make chords. Yeah, I tried to.
Well, you could use like let's, but if you was using your MP the right way, you can go to note mode and just go to a random key, D minor, and play those chords.
I mean, I'm better with melodies on the MP.
That's the cheat
But
code,
the
really.
OP1, the keyboard, and the OPZ, I was playing around with the OP1 and the OPZ yesterday, and I couldn't really make keys like that. And then I can make a little bit of melodies on the Novation circuit. I like the Aqua synth on there.
I'm about to start recording more stuff rather than like I
Do
really want to
tutorials, bro. Like, I mean, you got some NPC videos on your page. Just do some tutorials.
like NPC tutorials.
Yeah, for sure. Look at Polly Popo and all them other people. They looking for new people now.
Oh, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm working on since you're right here. I'm working on the channel, right? And I'm still putting everything together, but I'm about to basically teach audio engineering, and I'm gonna start with making a
Please.
short for.
I'll be binge watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach out of three books. It's gonna be the practical recording techniques, mixing and mastering, and the Academy of Acoustic or the Anatomy of Acoustics.
Yeah, if you could do like scales and what's the other one? Scales and
That's theory.
I actually want to learn music theory in Japan because I
Why
like what they were
Japan?
doing with city pop.
I'm
I
not
would
even
love to
hip.
be in the studio with a city pop artist. I want to make some city pop.
He said
We
we millennials
millennials
were
were relegated to Fruity
relegated to,
Loops. Yeah.
bro. Do you know how much I got roasted the first time I brought a laptop to the studio, bro?
Yeah, I know. That gotta be.
I got roasted so bad, bro. Like,
They probably laughed your ass out of the studio.
not out of there. Your beats got to slap.
Fruity Loops is standard now, man. I know them niggas from the 80s and them MPC niggas. You know,
Bro, they
them
was doing
MPC
a
niggas
lot
a whole
though.
different beast than any other musician. Like any other musician, you can get away with shit, but them MPC niggas, oh God.
See, back in the day, man, they had a whole different room in the studio for that. They used to call it the MIDI room.
Yeah. Like you couldn't even
And
go in that room if you didn't know how to use an MPC.
I mean,
Quitty,
but
you
how
need to
you gonna
stop
know how
playing
to?
around with that on that rich fool tool and use your MPC. I am, but I'm still on 2.0, man. You know?
Trust me, update it, man. You can still use.
I really want I need to get that from you if you got it. I'll trade you the mini D or any other license. I need that Jura.
I got that already.
Yeah, I need to swap you for that Jura.
I want the
Oh man, you got the NPC sample? You done caved in, party?
No, I ain't getting no
I'm
sample.
really holding back from looking at that shit, man. There's so many people that's talking shit about it. It's this one old nigga. He's talking shit about it, and it's like, bro, just go get one. At this point, he did like 5
Mm-mm.
videos. He's like, they're cheating you. You know, I'm like, well, they jumping into the teenage engineering bag.
It reminds me of the 60 with the software because
Mm-hmm.
like you can go to copy a sequence and paste it and then you'll lose the whole sequence. I'm not playing. That's how the 60 does, bro. I'm not playing with that.
I just don't like how the interface look. It looks toony for an NPC.
I mean, but they had like the NPC 50 back in the day. Like, it's like how much does it cost though?
They're really making it. They're going at teenage engineering. It's clear as
How
day.
much
They
is it?
already took out Machine.
Yeah, machines. They really
Machine is
machines over
done
with.
speed. Yeah, I got a kit maker too. Oh man, I gotta send you my what you call it? My I got a beat pack. I got 2 of them. I got a free one and a paid one.
Wait. Machine. They not
I got a
making no
machine
more.
and an MPC beat pack. You can download it and it'll map itself to the MPC. I got a kit maker.
So you're
So if you
telling me
download
that
it and you got machine, it'll map itself. And if you download it and you got an MP, it'll map itself. Like 3 pages worth of and a lot of the sounds I made myself. I made them with the model cycles. You know how deep the bass is on the model cycles. That's an FM synth. So, I made some with the digitone.
I love the digitone. I love that synth.
It is really metallic though, but I don't give a
But
damn.
that's
You could turn it into anything.
but FM is metallic by nature, bro. Like look at
Yeah.
like the Yamaha DX7. It's real tinny. I mean, that's kind of like what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like wavetable is going to be kind of crunchy. FM's going to be kind of metally. You know,
Mhm.
let's say something like a Moog is going to be like real creamy. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm s- it
Oh, did you
just
see the new Moog they just came out with? I just saw it. The Moog, I think it's called a Moog Messenger.
really is it a big one?
Bruh. Oh my God. Hold on. Fuck Jamil. Hold on. My bad. My bad, y'all. We've been talking about gear this whole time too. Hold on,
Man,
man.
I don't need another Moog, bro. I already got a Minitar and a Voyager.
You got a Minotaur?
Yeah, I got a Minitar and a Voyager. I don't need another Moog.
Dang. Hold on.
like to play with it though, because might be some new stuff on there.
I just don't know what to do with these damn keys.
What keys?
The piano. I'm gonna try to get Chat GPT to help me play the keys. This is the Moog. They got a Moog Messenger right here. Is monophonic analog synthesizer. Damn.
Well, what you can do if you're really trying to learn how to play keys,
Oh,
and
I had a micro freak.
real piano players is going to crap on me, but what I say is to get a keyboard that has a transpose button. That way you could just play an A minor scale and transpose it up or down wherever it's supposed to be.
A minor. Let me stop. Hold on. I clicked the link to go to Sweetwater. Let me see how much this shit costs.
If the sample is more than $300, you overpaying. 'Cause you can
It's a
get
Moog Messenger monophonic synthesizer and it's 700.
I'm good. Minitar, I'm good. Monophonic, I'm good. Maybe if it was
It got
poly,
a
I could.
pitch wheel. Hold on. Let me
But
share
it's a
this.
mono though. I mean, like a mono is it's only good for two things. It's like seven hundred
He said,
dollars,
bro,
bro.
the
That's
sample reminds me of the 2000. Oh, shit. I can't be talking to y'all because I'm going to get gas and I'm not in position to be playing with no gear at this point.
bro. I personally don't even like the 2000, bro. I feel like the Roger Lynn NPCs were different.
They got the 2.5, though. The 2.5 is good.
Nah,
That's what Alchemist use
I'm gonna tell you
and
something, bro.
Skrillex and all them dudes.
If you if you get you a chance, man, go play around with the 3000 or the 60. Both of those was the NPCs made by Roger Lynn, and
Yeah, yeah.
they got rid of Roger Lynn and they took his name off of it. But those two NPCs, bro, it's magic, bro. Like that's what High Tech still uses. He still uses a 3000. That's what Quick still uses a 60.
Yeah. That's the Jay Dilla one.
That's no Dilla's the 3000. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Toomp still uses the 60.
But Dilla used the purple joint and the beige joint.
No, that was
Fish
Quick.
sailing out the parking lot, leave
The,
magic.
the one
All right, this thing got
that
a
Dilla had was all
tempo.
black.
It got a arpeggiator. It got a wave sign. Oh shit! It got an LFO. It got two LFOs. Low frequency oscillator. You got
Bro,
tune, subwave, mod amount, wave shape.
bro, it's a
Oh, it got
mono
a
for
serious. It got
700,
two
bro.
serious LFOs.
Bro, but it's a mono for 700. Why not get the
Dang! It basically
grandmother?
got a mini Moog at the top of it.
Why not
There's a
get the
filter right here. 20 hertz cutoff.
grandmother for that money, bro?
True. I wanted a wave state so bad. I don't even see them shits anymore, man.
Ain't nobody selling them, that's why.
Yeah. I wanted another one. I forgot the other one. It's not a DX7. It's another one, that the gray one, and the buttons are sideways. I forgot the name of it.
They wanted the buttons aside.
Yeah, it's a gray one and the buttons are sideways. And they actually had you know how you could get the keyboard and you could just buy the synth and just
Mhm.
pop it in?
Or it has you talking about a rolling on.
Yeah, it is a Roland too. I forgot the name of it.
That's
Let me
like the
type
newer
it.
stuff. It's probably a SEO2. That's what the normal.
No,
But
it's supposed to
I got a Jupiter, so I don't really mess with the
oh,
new rolling
Jupiter's a
stuff.
dope. You can get all the sounds off that website I told you to. Man, I
You
want a
got
Juno so bad.
see like well the
See, they go
Juno.
to NPC sample right here.
Where I'm up.
That shit look like a toy. Some people already broke it too. It's like I heard you can't beat on it. You know.
Roger Lynn would never. You know what I'm saying?
He said Roger Lynn. I mean, it is a good money grab though. I gotta look at it though. It's a boutique. That's what they call it, a boutique item.
I ain't rocking with it. None of them boutique Rollins were any good because they were all digital. Like now, and that's the problem. This is why Behringer is still lightweight the king to me because they're the only ones still making
Oh
analog
man.
shit.
Dang,
Like,
this Juno went down to 479. This is worth it. This Juno. God damn, I really wanted one so bad. They go to Jupiter. It's a smaller one though.
nah, the Jupiters cost a little bit more than that.
1,869. There's a smaller one.
No, I got I
Here
got
it is. This one. This is the one I'm talking about.
my Jupiter was made in like
The
'88.
JD08. This shit look crazy.
All those are
And
digital,
it got a
bro.
and it got a sequencer.
And that's why I think Roland messed up their game because all of these remakes that they're doing, all those boutiques, they're all digital, bro. Like,
Yeah, they don't have the analog sound.
you know what I'm saying? And if you gave us a SEO2 that was analog, there would be no room for a Behringer DeepMind or a poly or is it monopoly? There'd be no room for it.
True.
Korg ARP 2600 because it's like at least Korg will give us an analog here and there. You know what I'm saying? But it just they just don't give us enough voices. Like it hasn't to me there hasn't been a decent Korg since the MS-80.
Mm-hmm.
If we talking and and this is the thing you get different synthesizers for different characters. So like the stuff that I use the Jupiter for, like it has a character, and when you want that character, you go grab that set. If you want something sterile, I say go get a DeepMind. The
Mm-hmm.
Behringer DeepMind 12, that's probably the best bang for your buck. But the problem with the DeepMind is that they have amazing effects on there, but they have no outputs and or no inputs, and that's a problem.
Mm. Bro, this synth right here is dreamy. It got a metallic sound too.
Is that the
I'm not
Roland?
gonna lie, I'm into the synths that's like from the 80s and the 90s that they use for like video game music. SP heads are losing their shit.
Look up Nord, bro. You should look up
Oh
the
yeah, I know
Nord.
Hi,
about
you're
the Nord.
watching
Yeah.
Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel. Today, let's take a look at the Roland JD08, one of Roland's boutique synthesizers inspired by the 1991 JD800. This video is not sponsored, I bought this thing by myself, and so I'm free to tell you about the good stuff and the bad stuff. Here we go.
It's
The
Nord analog.
JD08 is a sample-based subtractive
Yes,
synthesizer
it got
inspired by
the hookups. You can
1991's
there's a
JD800,
keyboard
which
that they
brought
sell,
back
and you can just pop
analog-style
each and every
user
one of those
interfaces
synths in.
into the digital age. Instead of an
Makes me
oscillator, you
sick.
can choose
So you
from
need a controller with
108
it.
samples as a sound source, and then apply the usual subtractive synth stuff like filters, resonance, envelopes, and effects to your sounds. Each
They do got
patch
MIDI
can
in
be
and
made
MIDI
up
out,
from
though.
4 layers, which would be 4 oscillators on an analog subtractive synth. This synthesizer is also 2-part multi-timbral, which means it can play 2 patches at once. Roland states this synth is 128 voice polyphonic at maximum, which most probably means each layer counts as a voice. So, if your patch has 4 layers, you get 32 voices of polyphony, which still is more than most modern synths will give
This
you.
shit is
On the
overkill.
front of the device, there are a
Bro,
lot
it's
of buttons,
digital, and it's
faders, and
sample-based.
knobs for
That's not a
sound
real
and sequencer
oscillator.
and effect control.
Right.
On the back, you'll find a 5 MIDI pin in and out, USB-C, 3.5mm audio in and out, and the headphone jack. On the bottom of the synthesizer,
You
there's
know
a
what synth
compartment for
I really
4
want
AA.
to do also?
But it's a Rompler, bro. It's not worth nothing. That's what that is. It's a Rompler. It's taking recordings of
Yeah.
whatever, and it's allowing you to manipulating it using their filters and stuff like that. But it's a Rompler. That's why and you're spending $500 for pre-recorded stuff. Like at least if you're gonna spend 500, spend it with Behringer, and at least you get an oscillator.
I still want this bad boy right here. The Novation Peak.
Novation Peak is gas.
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm turning back into a music nerd.
This
bro.
video is rated G for gas.
I think that's the best Novation.
Rated G for gas. Yeah. Oh my God. I gotta be careful because War Master is watching. Rated G for gas. Oh my God. If it got wood grain on the side of
A
it,
few weeks
y'all.
back, I made a video about the synths that I most regret letting go of. And high up on that list was the Novation
40-year-old synthesis himself.
Novation Peak was fun.
Now, as luck would have it, just a couple of days after that video, I had the opportunity to buy one used and reunite with this long-lost love of mine.
Yes, baby.
Bruh.
Now, I don't know if you've ever had the chance to re-encounter someone or
Bro, I'm about to
something
soil
that
my
you
pants
once
looking at
cherished
pictures.
way back in the day. But there's always a chance that over the years you've been apart, you built them up so much that when you finally come face to face, they end up being,
Bro,
sadly,
the sounds
a
of this
huge
synth is
disappointment.
crazy.
I spent the last few weeks getting thoroughly reacquainted with the beat, and I'm happy to say, not only is it just as amazing as I remembered it, it's actually way better. Just so you know, this video isn't really meant to be a review. Novation isn't paying for it, and as far as I know, they don't even know that I exist.
You know what's the best? He said they don't even know I exist. You know what's the best thing? When you learn one synth and then you go back to an older synth and be like, yo, this thing got the, and then you push it to its limits and it's like, damn.
Yeah,
I'm fucking with a bunch of sounds I'll never use.
It took me some time to actually learn how synthesis work, bro, because like when I first started, I was just a preset guy. And then I started tweaking the presets. And then, after meeting a good friend of mine named Rich, he kind of like got me into sound design, bro. And that's when I really started. Once I learned synthesis, then I was able to basically now where I'm at is if I can look at the way the signal flows inside the synthesizer as far as like where everything
Like
goes.
what it's doing, like how it's manipulating it.
Right. And I feel like if I can just look at that, man, it ain't gonna take me long to figure out what to do with it.
Yeah, when I started playing around with oscillators and then like with the digitone, like things that got like 3, 4 oscillators on it, I'm like, damn. I'm gonna have to like if you sit down with it for some hours, it's like, damn. You ever sit down with it for hours and you didn't make shit, but had fun, had a blast?
Man, that was like when I get a new piece of gear like that, like a new synth or something like that, I take like a month with it and just try to go through every menu and figure out every little nook and cranny of that thing, every menu, and just to see what's on there and how I can route it and how I can. Because a lot of times, like especially with like the old MPs and stuff like that, it was a lot of Jimmy rigs that you figured out if you knew how stuff worked.
But that's what people were hooking these shits into, the older MPs.
I mean, it's all MIDI out, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not using no headphone MIDIs. That's a no-go.
I'm trying to figure out how to get my OPZ back into my circuit tracks, and I would make the OPZ the slave. No, the track. I don't know, because the tracks is a smart brain and the
If
and
you're
the other
using
one
the
is a good
circuit,
slave.
if you're
Yeah, I have a
using the circuit
Novation
with the
circuit.
if you're using
I
the
was gonna
circuit
use the
with the
Novation
OP,
circuit with the OPZ or the OP1, or
right?
both,
The
all
the
three.
circuit has to be the
Hey
master
everyone, lately
because
I've
the
been having
circuit
a
is the
lot of
one that's
fun.
passing out MIDI.
Yeah, the circuit is a little bit more smarter. But I could line them into the OPZ and the OP1.
Using the OP1 and OPZ together and sequencing the OP1.
But I literally got videos where I took my MIDI controller and I'm powering it from the OPZ and like literally playing a big ass symphony with the damn OPZ. And I'm like, bro, this big ass sound is coming out of this little remote. Is crazy.
But see,
using
but
the
see, the
OPZ.
OPZ
So I
has
want to
the
give you some
OPZ
tips.
has character to it. Like it's
Yeah, it
not
does.
like the OPZ like it has a character to it. I would say it's like a It reminds me. What is those things called? It reminds me of the Volcas.
Oh yeah, it is like a Volca. Yeah, yeah. But it's the same thing with the pocket operators. I got a PO33 and I got a Rick and Morty one, and both of them things are clutch. I need to go find my 33.
I
That shit
laugh
is an
at you every
MPC
time you say that.
3000. That shit is an MP3. It's a 3000. You know that, right?
What's a 3000?
Pocket operator, the PO33.
You talk about the little toy?
Yes, it got the same drum signal as a 3000. I got kits for it that I made. I
Okay,
got
but
kits I
it's
didn't
not.
even release. Huh?
But it's not going through through them 3000 filters and M's and
Bro,
outs.
let me show you something, man. What's his name? It's not Teatro. Hold on, man.
I thought about getting an
I
old school
forgot his
Mackie.
name. Latino brother.
Remember the
Ricky
Mackies?
Tinez. Here we go.
Oh, Ricky Tynes.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, I messed with bro. He more
Party
like in
say,
the
get
house
the
music.
fuck out of here. Party, listen. Nicer got one too. Star P got one. I just wish they used them more. Hold
So
on.
the MPC 3000 is way too expensive right now. And,
I'm never selling
it
mine.
definitely does have a
Never.
distinct sound,
Bro,
but I
these
wanted to
shit,
compare it
the
to the
drums hit
Knockout
the
because I
same way.
really,
I can give
really
y'all
like the way the Knockout
I
sounds.
can give y'all my
And seriously, I've
my
brought this up a ton of times. It's one of my
I got
favorite
a
comments
what you call
I've
it for
ever
the
received
sound pack.
on this whole channel. And it's
It's on
when
YouTube
I ran
actually.
my expander through the Knockout to
Actually
get a
I
sample, and
had my
someone
LED
asked,
replaced on
why
my
would you run such an
3000.
expensive synthesizer through such a
He
cheap
said you can get all the
sampler? And the
PO33s
real
you want.
question, of course, is why not? Because this thing sounds crazy good. So, what does it have to do with anything? Nothing really, other than I
Oh
want
my
to
god.
test sounds out and see what they sound like on the 3000 and see
You
what they
could
sound like on the
look,
KO.
you could
I went
daisy
ahead and
chain them
sampled
to each
all of
other
this straight
too,
off
man.
of my laptop from two of my sample packs, one which was from my expander, and then the other samples, all the drum sounds come from this Pearl Drum
Bro,
X.
you
It's
can
kind of a
sit there
weird,
and
rare
they think you're messing with a calculator
drum machine
and the
thing that
sampler
was
on
made
it
by
is
Pearl.
crazy.
Yeah, that Pearl that makes just straight
Ain't
up
gonna
drum
lie, the
kits.
reason why
I
I
have links to
prefer the
both of those down in the
3000
description below.
is because the
Actually, you know what? While I'm
3000 has
at
a
it,
low
2
pass.
days ago
Yeah,
was
and it
birthday,
knock hard
and
too,
for
but
birthday, I
you
am
gotta break them
releasing
circuits in.
this limited
But
shirt for
if
just a
you get a
month, and
3000 now,
100% of
the
profits
circuits are
go
automatically
to
broken in.
charity that helps fight climate change and stuff
Yeah,
like
you can
that.
replace
So
it. I
feel
mean,
free to
I
grab
can
the Stay
replace it
Wavy shirt. I'm
myself.
actually super happy about
No,
it.
but even
And
the
yeah, it's only
new
going to be
MPs
running.
that try
I'm
to
only
sound
going to
like
run it for a
it,
month,
it still don't
and
get
then
that knock,
yeah,
like
take
that
it down
sound.
from
Like
there, just like a
Freeze got
little
a
limited
different
run.
type of
But
knock.
anyway, that's kind of
It's
let's go
because
ahead and
it's
build this
analog,
song up
bro,
really
and
quick.
this new
Yeah,
stuff is
So I'm going to
digital. It
keep it
ain't
as simple as
real.
possible, mainly
It ain't real
because
16-bit.
I need to build this song
right.
on both devices,
But
and
look how the
making
new
a song on here
sampler
and making a
looks
song
like
on
the
the KO
MPC
might be a little
3000 too.
difficult because there are definitely differences when it comes
Look
Mine
at
is
to
these
actually black.
drums.
the way things sound. But by default, let's go ahead and hear some of the
Yeah, I did
sounds.
Got
hear
a
So
it's
I'm
black.
going to go to
flat
full
too,
level. We have our kick
and
here.
it
Got a black
flattens out
one.
the sample. Right, insane one.
See,
Wow,
look, he
it's
using
that
that
different?
low pass filter.
That's why the drums got that
Oh
rumble.
my gosh. Listen to that.
The MPC just hits
No
registers
way. No
on a
way.
bass that like I don't know how to explain it.
Way different. You hear that? I told
Okay.
you them drums hit different on that
There's our
3000.
Yeah,
kick. Completely
and they're
destroyed. Our next
punchier.
sound. This one here. So this one, for sure, there's noise on it. And I get a couple hi-fi heads that are like, hey,
Kind of
there's a bunch of
crunchy.
noise in your samples. It's kind of the point. I really like the noise, so a lot of times I leave it in. So this one, for example, even as clean as it
Oh, you
is on the
faded it
3K,
in. You said I'm gonna get one
you
eventually.
hear that
Yeah,
zoom,
bro, I
zoom.
got
I
my
actually
fingers
really
crossed
like
for
that
you,
texture.
insane one.
All right, let's go to the next sound.
Bro, when I got to Thailand, I went into an old. I tried to find an old synthesizer, and I found a bunch of old synthesizers at this music place in Thailand. I'm gonna try to find one. I'm gonna try to find another one close to Bangkok when I go back. This shit crazy.
That was creamy, bro.
This is so dirty. And I didn't even distort it. I didn't clip when I was sampling into this thing at all. Listen to that. Here's the 3K. And then here's this. Holy cow.
It's like shit.
All right, next sound.
But there's circuits on that PO33 that you can break it also, and it definitely sounds
For the
identical.
noisier kind of like high sounds like snares and hi-hats, they pretty much sound identical. What's the sound here?
Yeah, you gotta get bro, party. Get them.
Any low end from like, I want to say 500 and under, forget about it. You're not going to get it back on this. Or it's not that you're not going to get it back, it's just not going to be clean.
That's what I need to use with my OP1, honestly, because it got a pocket operator mode on it too. Where it sends the clock.
Let me try this. I'm going to go to 16 levels.
But I MIDI my OP1 to the OPZ and it sends the clock easily.
Yeah, this thing is dirty.
With the OPZ, I use it as
I'm honestly tripping how dirty this thing actually is.
Performance
So
mode.
this is actually a chord from that expander sample pack that I was talking about, this one here. But what I wanted to do with this was actually tune it down.
See, this you got it,
by
man.
An octave.
I ain't gonna lie, it's real primitive to make beats on this thing, but it's rewarding.
It's a really long sample. It's like 8 seconds. So then same thing here.
Run it through the MP.
I guess
Let's
this
hear
one
it.
I'll have to tune up, right?
You can tell it sounds more brighter though.
Just hissy. Very, very hissy.
Right, it's the
Yeah, because it got filters on it. It got a low pass on it too, on the KO. If you turn that knob, it'll low pass it.
See, this is what I wanted. Sorry, I just pitched it up so it'll end a little sooner. So I'm going to actually do that. That's where I'm going to start our track at, which is this sample here.
Wait till he play with the drum.
Oh my god, what is going on? Mono,
I'm about to start doing music shows again, man.
Okay, cool. So what's the tempo we should use? I guess we can use 117. I don't know why. I've been feeling 117 lately. It's just too good. And
17 is decent.
I guess we can
He's
say
making
sequence
house.
edit. We'll do another
You said
set
that's
of
like for
bars.
house?
Cool.
He's making house.
Ah, I would hit the wrong note. Let's go back. Just erase it.
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool. And then
the party got his wallet ready. He ready to buy one. Like
I wouldn't buy it at these prices, bro. I think they go
bro,
for like
I'm telling you,
$5
bro.
right now.
Wait till he start playing with the drums. Hold on, y'all.
I'm going too fast for my own good.
Half the people there haven't even seen these tutorials, so they don't even
And
know.
just for
what
the sake of time, I'm actually going to delete these bars.
Tell you them Roger
from
Lynch
3 to 4.
I was
I'm just gonna
blown
stick
away
with
when
the
I
2-bar
found
loop.
out what that
That way it'll be a
PO
lot
do. I
easier to
said,
do on this
fuck.
thing here.
Yeah, they ain't. And I used to sit up there and do content on all of this shit. You right, he making a house. I ain't gonna lie, 3,000 is perfect. Just to make house stuff too.
Okay.
Need some hi-hat.
Wish me luck. I guess I'll go to this pattern here. Sound will be that chord. And dude, the sample is so freaking long. Worst idea ever. What else sounds like
What
this
you
thing?
mean?
Oh, the big old bass.
As he can capture the sample into
yeah.
the
So this is just the straight,
KO. The KO's a sample.
This note here.
It's a 3,000, honestly.
And we're gonna go boom, boom.
I gotta show you. I gotta go find mine and put the batteries in and show you what I got.
Why don't I
actually got some dope beats on my joint that I need to take off.
Oh man, am I out of voices?
Yeah, you out of voices.
Let me see if I take these out. Wow, I ran out of voices. So I can't even do the
No, he gets to it like mid-video, party.
Wow, look at that. It's now not playing those because those were added after the fact. But if I go
No, he
back
could change
to our
them.
bass note
Side
here
chain them.
and take those out, I believe the kicks will start playing again.
No, he can side chain them. And then there's a performance mode on it where that shit go crazy.
We got this track here.
Effect.
And then we have...
He literally made the beat faster on the PO.
Now let's do this, which will be the filter. So I'm gonna go to program, go to 3.
That low pass. What I tell you? That's the best low pass ever, bro.
Oh yeah, Drake be using
it. I'll go to our sounds here.
Drake didn't actually use a low pass. What 40 did was he degraded the sample so much.
40 said that's Drake shit. He said he never used to do it. He said Drake was in the studio doing it. He was like, people think that's his sound. He's like, nah, that's Drake.
That kick is so dirty. But here's this track.
It's not a low pass though.
Yeah, he did say it's not a low pass.
Honestly, in this
something else that creates the underwater sound.
I prefer.
He degraded the sample rate until there was no more highs.
Just because it's so much cleaner. This grit and dirtiness is nice. Like, if I were to just take the kick out, right? And we were to just listen to this instead.
It does sound more spruced up on the PO though.
Right, and then we go onto here and I erase the kick. It's kind of hard to tell.
The 3000 sounds a little bit more relaxed.
33.
Oh no, I can hear the difference.
I can hear the difference. The PO just sounds a little bit more modern.
Okay, so we still need that big old bass. So we'll say here.
The 3000 is like, I think my time playing this sample, but it's going to sound really loud. The 3000 sound more
But we also have...
There's a big boy too.
That sound, so... Okay, so... So we have this.
Please hit the like button.
And I want to go ahead and...
Y'all getting the music education
erase
here too.
this big bass. So now let's see what these sound like. We have the 33.
This is what I've been waiting for, the bass.
Do you even hear me switch it up? And then hold up. Okay, actually, here, this is the perfect blind listening test. With these two tracks, even though I had to do way too much to get the KO to be as clean, I guess you can say, as the 3000, they're pretty closely matched here. And I want you to choose whether you prefer A or B. So I'm gonna go ahead and play one of these two. You don't know which one. 3, 2, 1.
That's the KO.
Let me hear the other one first.
That's the 3000. B is a 3000. The KO is a little bit more brighter.
All right, so which did you pick? I know my winner, the one that I prefer. A was this one.
See,
and B was this. I
got
preferred
ears, y'all.
I already said it. I was just curious to see what you would think and kind of give myself a blind listen test as well.
That A was the KO because it was brighter.
Yeah, I mean,
it was crunchy.
What's the point of this video? Right? What did we learn today? Absolutely nothing, other than
that you want to spend
everything sounds different.
On NPC.
Nothing
he has
matters.
Another one with the drums, though.
Make music with whatever you got. I'm sure there are ways to make the KO sound cleaner. Possibly my batteries are dying. I don't think so though. They're rechargeable and I recharged them. The 3K definitely does have a sound. Is it a over $3,000 worth sound? No, there's a ton of amazing plugins that can get you this sound. The KO sounds pretty dirty. I almost want to say the KO sounds a bit more like the 60. I've kind of done a comparison like this in this really old video.
It kind of does sound more like the 60.
Where I compared the KO to
It's kind of punchy.
I think it was like the Octatrack, the 4000,
60
and
is
the
sharp.
60 Mark II, and it sucked because
that 62, that's the one.
I still do love the MPC 4000, but that's not what I chose when it came to that video. And I was kind of bummed out. I kind of chose the
Y'all don't like
4000
the 5000 and the Renaissance.
They both sound good though, these two here, and yeah, I guess this track's actually pretty dope. I'm gonna set this.
Bro, I'm a Roger Linian, bro.
Flush out this real quick. Let me go ahead and put this.
Would you get an instrument?
Where are we at right now?
You know what? I seen him playing that shit. It looks dope, bro. Because like you can actually bend the notes and stuff like that. That's just pretty dope.
Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you found this video entertaining, and if you want to support our planet or anything like that, just donate directly to any of your favorite organizations, or if you want to get a cool shirt out of it and kind of help a little bit, head to this site here where I'm selling that Stay Wavy shirt. I wish I had it now. I don't.
Yeah,
It's on its way here.
Let's look up the MPC sample. Let's see if Luke.
So yeah, I hope to see you again next week. And as always, you already know the drill. Share the love, share the knowledge. Knowledge is power. Peace. I'm gonna just finish this up real quick. Yeah, you're more than welcome to kick it. So where are we at? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my volume up.
Nice too.
I ain't gonna lie, that if you pair that 62 with the OG Mackie keyboard, them drums be hitting on that motherfucker.
So I have that bass, right? I can set it
So
to
it's pretty much the instrument with the new pad.
No, the instrument is kind of like a guitar. It's really like innovative
It's like
technology.
a koto because you can lay it down and play it, and then you can strum it, and then you can.
You could also bend notes on it too. It's like a. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Bro, the Black Content Creators Party, they take too long to get into it. They be like, you know what? I'm gonna upload this kit right quick. It's like, nigga, you should have did that before the video started. Them niggas be talking too much. I'm gonna upload this kit.
I gotta try out those new pads, bro. And then, like, I think you could put 4 sounds on one pad. It's like, bro, like, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do with my old programs? And how many fucking sound banks is it? They got 8 sound banks, but you put 64 drums on each bank. Like, that's a lot.
But Bolo be hyping shit though. Bolo, they overly paying Bolo. Hold on.
I like Bolo. Bolo, all right.
I do like Bolo, but you know he getting paid, bro. Bolo. His best beat.
All right, the long-awaited MPC sample is now available. This thing is petite, portable, and powerful. And with all the extra features this thing comes with, this thing just might knock out the competition. Bolo!
That's a all no party. How you go from MPC live to this party?
Now, before we get started, if you guys are trying to pick up an MPC sample, I will have links in the video description because this thing will sell out quickly. But as you guys know, if you go ahead and click my Zounds.com link, you can go ahead and pick this up and pay this off with interest-free payments. Yes, you can go ahead and get the MPC sample with no credit or background check, meaning you can go ahead and order it. They will ship it to you. You can use your item and just pay it off over time. All you would just need is a credit or debit card hooked to the account, and they'll just pull the money out monthly. And this is not just for the MPC sample. They have a whole bunch of other stuff on the site as well where you can get this with no credit or background check. So if you're trying to get an MPC sample or anything for your studio, go ahead and click my links in the video description right now. Yeah, click my link. It's going to sell out. All right, so today we're going to do a very brief video of the MPC sample. It's not like you guys haven't already seen it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just do a brief video explaining some of the key features of the MPC sample. And over the next coming days and weeks, I will be doing more videos doing a deeper dive of the MPC sample. As you guys have noticed, this thing looks like a mini MPC 60. And yes, Akai did give us the classic MPC 60 look with the MPC sample. But they didn't just stop there. They also gave us the classic workflow with a few new functions added as well. But let's focus on the appearance right now. Even though y'all have already seen it, there's been leaks and everything.
I don't even know why I got a hand pad on it. Like
I'm still going to talk about it today. So at the top of the MPC sample, we have a built-in speaker, which sounds very good, by the way. Like, don't let this speaker fool you. Like, you can actually get a decent mix on this speaker. Don't know what Akai did or where they found this speaker, but they did an excellent job with this very tiny but powerful speaker on this unit. They have a full color screen on here, which does the trick. Now, it's not a touch screen or nothing like that, but it is a full color screen and it does a really good job. It also has bank display lettering on here. So whatever pad bank you're in, whether it's pad A or pad H, it will highlight that letter for you. We have our main volume knob and we have 3 buttons on the top, depending on whatever screen that we're in can give us multiple functions. Now on here, we have several groups of buttons and a lot of these buttons have multi-functions. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The shift button is going to be your best friend on this unit because most of the things that you're going to do on here is going to require you to use that shift button. So yeah, the shift button is king on this unit. Now on here, we have our mode section, we have our pad play section, we have our transport section, we have of course our shift and our pad bank button, we have a sample select and tap tempo, we have our main knob where we can make all of our selections, we have a mixer knob, and we have our erase and note repeat button. Now we have 3 knobs at the top. Depending on which screen we're in, these knobs can have several functions. And of course, we have the classic MPC pads on here. These are colorful backlit pads. Now these pads are a little bit smaller than normal, but I'm glad that they found a way to fit all 16 pads on here. And just for everybody who's gonna be asking, is the response good with the pads? Yes, they are. You're still getting that classic MPC response with these pads. And to top it off, we have a microphone on this unit, and the microphone actually sounds really good.
This is an OP1.
And to top things off, they threw in a little pad right here to where we can rest our hands on it while we're using the unit. Now that's nice. You know, I was thinking about it, you know, I think that's kind of cool. Now on the back of the unit, we have 3.5 millimeter inputs for the headphones, the sync out, and the MIDI in and out for the left and right audio out and the left and right audio input. We have a record gain knob, and we have a USB-C connection for charging and for
Hold on, Dustin. You got doubles. All right. Hold on. All right.
Importing and exporting files and samples.
Oh shit. I can hear myself. And I can hear the Bolo. Dang, look at the back of this joint. So it got USB-C. So it probably got a battery. Hold on. God damn. All right, hold on. Put you on mute real quick. You got doubles. Okay, damn. He dropped. All right.
Can fool you. Like, you can actually get a decent
That's the BLS all in this mess.
mix on this speaker. Don't know what Akai did or where they found this speaker, but they did an excellent job with this very. All right, so today we're going to do a very brief video of the MPC sample. It's not like you guys haven't already seen it, so I'm just going to go ahead and just do a brief video explaining some of the key features of the MPC sample. And over the next coming days and weeks, I will be doing more videos doing a deeper dive of the MPC sample. As you guys have noticed, this thing looks like a mini MPC 60. And yes, Akai did give us the classic MPC 60 look with the MPC sample. But they didn't just stop there. They also gave us the classic workflow with a few new functions added as well. But let's focus on the appearance right now. Even though y'all have already seen it, there's been leaks and everything, but you know, I'm still going to talk about it today. So at the top of the MPC sample, we have a built-in speaker, which sounds very good, by the way. Like, don't let this speaker fool you. Like, you can actually get a decent mix on this speaker. Because most of the things that you're going to do on here is going to require you to use that shift button. So yeah, the shift button is king on this unit. Now on here we have our mode section, we have our pad play section, we have our transport section, we have of course our shift and our pad bank button, we have a sample select and tap tempo, we have our main knob where we can make all of our selections, we have a mixer knob, and we have our erase and note repeat button. Now we have 3 knobs at the top. Depending on which screen we're in, these knobs can have several functions. We have the classic AC pads on here. These are colorful backlit pads. Now these pads are a little bit smaller than normal, but I'm glad that they found a way to fit all 16 pads on here. And just for everybody who's gonna be asking, is the response good with the pads? Yes, they are. You're still getting that classic MPC response with these pads. And to top it off, we have a microphone on this unit, and the microphone actually sounds really good. And to top things off, they threw in a little pad right here to where we can rest our hands on it while we're using the unit. Now that's nice. You know, Kai was thinking about us, you know. I think that's kind of cool. Now on the back of the unit, we have 3.5 millimeter inputs for the headphones, the sync out, and the MIDI in and out. For the left and right audio out and the left and right audio input. We have a record gain knob, and we have a USB-C connection for charging and for input.
If you try to send something in it, like if I put my Novation circuit with this, it will bully that Novation circuit. So
and exporting.
Rewind it a little bit. I want to see, is all those outputs headphone or is they 1/4 inch?
I think he said they're quarters. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. All right. So right here, you got phones, sync out. You got the smaller MIDI. You know how you could put the MIDI to the 3.5s. You got the MIDI in, MIDI out. You got the audio out and the audio in, and that's it.
So it's all headphones. So it's an OP1 then.
That's what I said. It's OP1. They're going at this is a teenage going after teenage engineering. That's what this is. That's the market. They got the KO2, which is the KO bigger version. I never really
how much is the unit, bro?
And they broke that one too, huh?
How much is the unit?
This probably like 600, maybe.
They're tripping if they're selling.
Might as well get a MPC. I think it's like $399, 600. You might as well get an MPC one, yeah.
For real though, like come on, man.
And I don't think it got Wi-Fi.
And the left and right audio input. We have a record gain knob, and we have a USB-C connection for charging and for importing and exporting files and samples. And to top it off, you can use this USB-C input to control sounds from your phone, whether that's sampling from an app like Splice or controlling instruments that are on your phone.
Yeah, it had to make sense.
And on the side of the unit, we have a micro SD card slot. And that way you'll have as much storage that you need to save and use stuff. I know some of you guys are gonna ask, how does this thing sound? It sounds really good. Like, it sounds really good. You guys will hear it when you get it. And to make things even more better, this thing comes with an internal chargeable battery. Yes, and the battery actually lasts very long. I'm telling you guys, for the price it is, you're getting a lot. And I mean a lot. Now, also the MPC sample comes with pre-built effects inside of the unit. These effects are easily accessible, and you can add these directly to your track to get the feel that you're looking for. And for a little added bonus, they gave us FlexBeat as well. And if you've ever used FlexBeat, you know how dope it is. And also, just to let you guys know, they're going to be doing an update really soon to where you'll be able to transfer your MPC sample files to your other MPCs. And in that way, you can do further editing to your tracks if need be. Now, another thing that's very dope is that this thing comes with a whole bunch of sounds preloaded. Yeah, it comes with like 100 kits. So straight out the box, you can turn this thing on and you can make a beat with the preloaded samples and loops that they have inside of the MPC sample. And you know what? I think that's a good idea. I'm just gonna make a very quick beat using the sounds and the samples inside of the MPC sample, and then that way you can see how the MPC sample works. So yeah, let's go ahead and make a quick beat. All right, so I got my MPC sample right here, and I'm gonna try to make a really quick beat. It's just for tutorial purposes only. It's not gonna be like a really in-depth beat like that, but I just want to show you guys what this thing can do really quickly. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do is we're going to chop a sample. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find a sample, and we're gonna use a sample from the MPC samples, preloaded samples that comes with the unit. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and hit sample select right here. So we're gonna hit sample select, and then we're gonna go to loops.
I think Jemele
All right, so we're at
got good
loops.
videos.
Let's go ahead and go into loops real quick. Now let's go ahead and find a sample. All right, I found this sample right here.
And you got a wide.
All right, so let's go ahead and add that sample to a pad. So as you guys can see, I have this first pad lit up right here. This is the pad I want to put it on. All I'm simply going to do is go right here to the big knob and press down on it, and that is it. So now the sample is on the pad. All right, so let's go ahead and chop up the sample. So let's go ahead and go to sample mode right here. And now you can see the whole sample in a wave format. To chop up the sample, we're gonna go ahead and press chop. Now that we're in chop, as you can see, it automatically picked up some transients, but we don't want to do that. So we have a few options we can do. We can go right here to the chop type right here, and then we can just go and press right here, and we have different ways we can chop this up. We can do region chops, or we can do manual chops, which that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. So if you want to get manual chops, just go all the way to the end, and it'll give you manual chop. So what I'm going to do now is just press some pads, and we're going to do some manual chops.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so now that we have those manual chops in, let's go ahead and make these chops a little bit tighter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit the shift button right here, and then we're gonna zoom in on here. So we're gonna zoom all the way in on here. And then now what we're gonna do is hit each pad and just try to tighten up these chops a little bit better. So if I hit this first pad, as you guys can see, the chop is pretty good on that one. Let's go to the second one. That seems pretty good too. Let's go to the third one. I probably want to move that chop up just a little bit. Now, it's two ways we can do this. You can use this knob right here, which is already set for start. This knob sets for end right here. And of course, this knob right here is for the chop type. And also, you can use the big knob as well, depending on which one of these you have set. Right now, we have it set on start. So if we want to move this chop up a little bit, all we simply have to do is go right here, and then we can just go right here, and then bam, we can move the chop up. And then now,
I mean, it's a sampler. It's supposed to
that chop is a little tighter. So now let's go through the other chops and just tighten these up as well.
Two knobs.
All right, so now that we got those chops a little bit tighter, what we're gonna do right now is exit out of chop mode. Now that we exit out of chop mode, we wanna make sure that we line these chops up. So we can either do tap tempo, but we already know the tempo of this, and this is 132 BPMs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to sequence, and we're gonna change that tempo. So once we hit sequence, we're now in a sequence screen, and now you can see that our tempo is 128 BPM. How we can change that is pressing this button at the top and holding it, and then we just go ahead and change that to 132. Now that we have that done, we want to set how many bars we want this to be. I want this to be 8 bars. So what we can do is take this knob right here, and we just turn this up to 8. And then I'm going to leave the quantize right where it's at right now. I think that's enough for this tempo since I'm doing this in double time. All right, so once we get done with that, we're going to go ahead and go back to sample mode right here. And then we're gonna go back to chop mode right here so we can go ahead and add our chops. Now, even though we're in chop mode and everything is lit up, everything is still going to correspond with this first pad right here that we have the chop on. So let's go into chop mode and let's go ahead and chop this up real quick. And oh, one last thing, make sure you have count in enabled. So what you wanna do is hit shift and turn on count in. I turned it off. Let's go ahead and turn that on. Make sure you turn that on so you can get that 4 count countdown.
He doing it on 3. Oh, he needs some drums on that bad boy.
All right, so we got that at 132 BPM. I think we can make that go a little bit faster, even without having to do anything to the sample. So let's go ahead and go to sequence, and let's make this 135 BPM, and let's see how that sounds.
Even it out. Hey, if you slow the sample down, it's like by the MPC
Let's
sample.
go ahead and add some drums to this. So let's go back to sample. And then let's hit another pad right here. Let's go to sample select. And then let's go ahead and try to find a hi-hat. So let's go to the hi-hat folder.
He gonna use his bolo drums. I know. I got a couple of bolo drums too.
And that's cool for right now, just for the tutorial.
I got the 90s in the
so we like
X.
that. We're gonna go ahead and press down right here. And we have a hi-hat in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the note repeat. We're going to add that in there real quick. So let's do that. So let's go back out of here. Let's go to sample and let's record that in. All right, so we got the hi-hat in there, and then now we're gonna add a kick and a snare in there. So let's go ahead and add a kick and a snare the same way we did the hi-hats. So let's go right here. Let's go to another pad. Let's go to sample select, and let's go down here to snare.
They still be making MPCs with rock defaults on it. It's like, bruh.
All right, let's go ahead and use that snare right there.
The whole genre done stole this shit. You know the MPC was supposed to replace the
kick.
drummer originally.
So this is our kick and snare.
Punchy kick.
Let's add that in.
I would have chosen a brighter kick, but okay.
All right, so we got the kick and snare in there. I think they might be a little bit too loud, but we can actually go in there and change the levels. All we have to simply do is hit whatever pad we want, and then we can turn the levels up.
That's what I'm about to say. But it was kind of clipping.
And turn them down like that. So let's go ahead and do that and kind of level this out a little bit.
That's how you make it.
Now let's play everything back. And then just like that, we just made a very quick chop sample beat on the MPC sample. And then now we can actually copy and make sequences and actually put this in song mode, just like how you would do on older MPCs, how you would take your sequences, make your changes to your sequences, and put them in song mode, and then you can export everything out very easily. So yeah, I just want to do something very quick. I will have more tutorials to show you guys more things about the MPC sample, so make sure you guys stay tuned to my videos and other creators' videos as well. All right, so there it is, a really quick beat that I made using the sounds with the MPC sample, and I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I've been having a ton of fun making beats on this MPC sample. I have been using this so much, and I've been making so many beats on this thing because of just how you can work on it and just how fun it is to work on this thing. So if you guys want to go ahead and pick one up, go ahead and click my links in the video description right now.
You already know he gonna sell the shit out of this thing. I knew they were going after teenage engineering, bro. NPC done became a monster. Oh, you know, Cuckoo. I haven't seen a Cuckoo video in years. Hold on, yo. You know, once he got his hands on one of these shits, he's gonna go crazy.
Let's connect it. Let's turn it on. Let's sample. Hello,
This is what that shit reminded me of.
This is the new EP 133.
Tell me this ain't an NPC. The NPC didn't.
Hello,
This
this is
look the
Cuckoo.
same.
This is the new EP 133.
This is literally the skeleton of that
it's through
NPC.
Teenage Engineering. They just introduced a brand new platform called the EP series. This is the first one, and this is what it looks like from the side, from the back, from the other side, from the front. It's a very portable form factor sampler, and even if it says Knockout 2 on covering the Knockout 2, this is the original. I think just by looking at it, we can see that it's much more than just a Knockout 2. In fact,
I'm just
I go
saying,
as far
bro.
as to
Look,
say
I
it's
said
the
they gonna
Knockout
have to see
2000.
I already knew what
Let's
it
go.
was.
All right, here we go. The KO2.
Listen,
Here we go.
don't
From the
nobody
side.
know more
Here we go
vintage
from
gear
the
than
back.
me.
It says EP
I can
series.
show
here.
y'all
I'm not
some
sure if you
shit,
see it
man.
like that. And
I'm just
it's
playing
called
around.
EP 133. Let's take this off. This is the battery compartment. You
Oh,
can see
shit.
4 AAA batteries. It's going to last you a long time. I haven't benchmarked it, but someone at Teenage Engineering told me it was going to last more than 20 hours, which is really good. It's fairly lightweight,
It's
but
kinda
it's
like
not
a SP
flimsy
though.
lightweight. It has some weight to it. So if you put it
It
down
got
here,
pads on
it's
it.
not like it's
People were
gonna
breaking the
fly
buttons
around and
already on both of these.
glide around on the
In the
table, which is
NPC.
good. It has a nice weight to it. So what can we see here? We've got pads, got more pads, we've got some buttons here, and 3 knobs here. And
If you
slider.
yo,
On
if
the
you
side
fuse
here,
this
we've
with
got
that,
the
if you
output,
fuse this with that
input,
sample though, you're gonna
sync
be
in and
crazy.
out, and MIDI in and out.
Look,
And
got
we
MIDI.
use power. You can also use the USB for taking backups and also managing samples on
USB
out of it. But you can also sample directly through the built-in mic or through the inputs. You can sample in stereo if you want to. Let's plug it in. Boop. Let's see. It's not going to make sound. When you
Yeah,
turn it on.
guitar
It's
center be
just-
ripping people off, man.
sorry. So let's make some sounds. Oh, there is no sound. How do you load a sound onto these black pads? Well, you press a pad, you press sound, and you press plus. Now, sound number 6 is on this pad. Wow, it's a fat kick drum. And there are several hundreds of sound slots.
Yeah, but you gotta
and they're
jailbreak
arranged
them, though.
in
That's the thing.
categories. But you can empty the whole machine and put your own sounds
Right.
into it.
That's what he's talking about. Emptying the whole machine. You gotta empty the whole machine and put all the sounds on.
Yeah, it's nice. That's a stereo kick drum.
They're out
we
there,
can
though.
see it here as well. It says stereo.
Same
Whereas
thing with the
this one
OP1.
is in mono. So pay attention to what's on the display because it will help you understand what's going on. The factory samples are categorized in hundreds. So the first hundreds are kick drums. The second hundreds, what are those? Let me show you a shortcut. We can press and hold, and you see the
Please
finger
hit the like
icon
button,
there.
y'all. Support
When
the
the
show.
finger icon is there, you can type in the number. 100. Yeah. Ooh, that's sound number 100. Kind of snare drum category. Yeah, that's nice. How about 200? Do the same thing. Select it, hold it, 200. I would like to switch.
This is what I need to be looking at. You gotta get one,
Hey
Dust.
guys, Liam Killen
But you
here,
probably
and
need to
today
get
I
the,
want to talk about
the
how
field.
to
You probably like
lo-fi
field
on
better.
the OP1. So I'm a pretty big fan of
like
lo-fi music, and I've wanted to create lo-fi hip-hop beats for a while now. I just never really got around to doing it in my DAW, but ever since I got this thing, it sort of lends itself to sampling and lo-fi music. It's just so easy to chop up riffs and kind of create your own thing with them. I recently posted this beat on Instagram, and a bunch of people actually messaged me saying how much they liked it, so that's why I wanted to make a video about it. This beat has actually already been made and recorded, so I can't do anything in real time, but I make YouTube videos all the time, so maybe next one I'll do something from scratch. So to get started with recording something, you need to plug into the red input here. So I'm going to do that. From there, you click on the drum button here. I'm not sure if that's the proper term for it, but anyways. And then shift microphone, and then you have the input here. So basically you just play something through your computer or your phone or anything really, and then you press any key to sample it. And you could sample up to 12 seconds, which is definitely long enough to come up with something creative. So the sample that you record automatically gets chopped up in between 24 keys. You'll notice that there's a wave here as well, and each key that you press shows the part of the wave that you're playing. If you want, you could change the starting and end point of each wave. So if I want to play this one shorter, I just pull it back with the white knob here. Another cool thing you could do is you could actually pitch the wave that you're working with.
Yes.
So I'll show you the full sample that I used for this beat.
Yeah, the sample is good. At least you got pads. You don't got no damn pads, even though you can smack on the keys, but I really wouldn't.
And then I'll show you the individual parts that I chopped up. After I became comfortable with this riff, I decided to add drums to have something to play along with.
I need to really, I really need to trick this thing out. I got a tricked out one, but I
guess the only modern sensibility about this beat is that some of the hi-hats are pitched differently. I decided to pitch some of them higher just to kind of give it that modern feel. Modern plus lo-fi.
He's just making it me. He's not even in performance mode.
So after that, I moved to track 3 and I wanted to add bass. For this one, I literally went into shift mode, so that's shift 8, cluster, bass face. That was the first thing that I saw, and that's what I used for the bass. Altogether, it sounds like this.
Yeah, that bass is cool. And this thing is mono, yo.
So that's it for the rhythm section, but there's actually one thing I forgot to add about the sampling. You could actually sidechain things using the tremolo LFO, so I'll show you how to do that. So to start with, just press Shift 4 to get to the tremolo LFO. And then from there, you could choose the speed that you want the sidechaining to happen. So I think speed 4 is quarter notes. You could change the speed if you want. You could go to speed 5. So that speed 5 is 8th notes. 16th notes, and so on. So you could experiment with that. From there, you could choose the mix of the sidechain. So if you want it to be really prominent, you could set it to like 100. But I think that's a bit extreme. So I set it to, I think it was around maybe 30. Okay, great. And from there you could choose the envelope, so depending on how you want it to sidechain. So I chose the upwards wave, which I thought worked for this kind of beat.
Shout outs to Party. You about to graduate? Yes, sir. Ski. That's what I'm talking about.
But if you want to change it, you just press shift and then you could twist the red knob.
Hell yeah.
So this part of the beat is pretty subtle, but it really gives it that authentic lo-fi sound. Going back to the beat as a whole, you could actually change the tempo of your beat by pressing the tape button and then twisting the white knob. So if you want to get extreme, you could go ridiculously slow like this.
Or you can do the blue knob.
But I chose -1, so this is what it sounds like. So the final instrumental edition was this sound. Kind of just something that I sprinkled on there.
Look at that douchebag.
So finally I messed with the master. To get to the master, you press this button here, and from there you could mix each track. So if you want the drums to be louder, or quieter, after that, you could EQ the whole track if you want by pressing 2. I find that if you push the mids, it reacts really well with the snare drum.
Yeah, the mids. The mixing on this thing is crazy.
One of the last additions on the master was number 4. So here you could change the drive if you want, and you could also change the release. Recently I've been pushing the drive on pretty much all of my tracks because I think it just sounds better. Sounds great! So obviously the drive adds volume, but it also adds a certain distortion, which works really well with this lo-fi sound. The last thing I changed was the release. So I put it as low as I possibly could without it distorting the bass. So I'll show you what it does if I put it too low.
That's just majestic though.
Yeah, I just thought that 30 was kind of the sweet spot because the bass was still pumping and the drums weren't too overbearing at that point. So the very last thing that I added was an effect on the master. So to get there, you press 3. I added nitro, which is basically just a filter. So check it out.
Yes. I got my low pass set to a button though.
Classic. If you want to add a different effect, you just press Shift 3 on the master and you could add whatever you want. So let's try a couple more just for fun. Let's try cow.
Oh man, this stuff is crazy. It's like a warbling metallic.
Weird. Let's try one more. Let's try phone. This one's either going to be awesome or just total crap.
No!
If you like what you see, make sure to like and subscribe. I make videos all the time. I'm going to be focusing a bunch on the OP1 for the next few videos, so we can get into that. Also, I thank everyone who's already subscribed. I'm realizing how tough it is to get subscribers, so I appreciate every single one of you. Every new subscriber that I get, it makes me that much happier, so thanks again. Yay! I'll see you guys soon with the next video. Cheers.
Alright, y'all, I'm finna go to sleep. It's like morning here. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, have mercy, have mercy. Y'all pray for me. Shout outs to everybody here. We didn't even get a chance to really talk about what I want to talk about, but it's always good to chop it up with everybody. here. Dust, you still there? Dust probably sleep on the couch. You know, these majestic sounds will put you to sleep, y'all, all right? It's Player Talk Radio. Much love to everybody. Please support the show on air, off air. You support Player Talk Radio because you care. Check out the music channel. You know, man, it's starting to gain traction over there. So I want you guys to be a part of that channel's success also. All right. It's Player Talk Radio. Let me know if you got a song for me to slow down and mix, you know, or chop, you know, when I get my deck back. I'll definitely be chopping up everything. All right. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Kuda, right back at the helm of today's show. Much love and blessings. Peace.
to Player Talk Radio with DJ Kuda, the hottest DJ in the Manosphere. Let's get it.
And she said, you can be anything you want, so why you never be yourself? I'm missing a wedding ring, and if it will happen, only time can tell. She used to be everything he wants, but right now it seems it's fading. But you can do anything you want, just meet me at this location. Out there be sitting waiting, no need to get impatient. She half Haitian, half Asian, conversation like a vacation, blast off like Carl Sagan. Do you know what I'm saying? She said, boy, I ain't playing. I need that real thing, something I can feel that we can do in anything. Only if you are, only if you are. Looking on a late night, I really get stage fright. I've been living that nightlife, but only if you are. Only if you are, only if you are. Told her leave homes alone, but I ain't gon' dirty Mac. You a good girl and he trippin', and we know that's fast. You know where we be at. I've been on the east side with petty crimes and slip and slides. I'ma let this beat ride. I like my chicken deep fried. I'd rather be chillin' beachside. Let's grab a couple beers. You can meet me at the pool hall. She thick under her dress, dog. Please don't let her size fool y'all. And although she's a sight to see, let me tell you what she said to me. I'ma need a real thing, something I can feel in. We can do in anything. Only if you were, only if you were. Lurking on the late nights, I really get stage fright. I've been living that nightlife, but only if you were. Only if you were, only if you were.
You was still cool till you switched up the vibe. One little drink, now you changing your mind. Say you be done, but you said all the time. Same shit last week, you was damn near crying. You still right here, you ain't even outside. Say you done with me, but you never decide. One minute you diss, the next minute you slide. Yeah, she be tripping, yeah, shawty, she fried. Say she gon' leave, but she never outside. Act like it's over, but that's just your pride. Soon as I pull back, that's when you slide. She ain't my Bonnie and I ain't her Clyde. We both got issues, let them collide. I tell the truth, I ain't telling no lies. I peep the switch up, I see through the skies. How we gon' make T1? How we gon' make it? How we survive? If I'm stuck in my ways and you stuck in your pride, yeah, I dry your tears out, wipe your eyes. You say you feel like you'll never be mine. How we gon' make it? How we survive? If I'm stuck in my ways and you stuck in your pride, yeah, I'll dry your tears out, wipe your eyes. She said she feel like she'll never be mine. Yeah. Just let me be on my own tonight. You don't need me, I ain't even tripping. You don't need me, girl, you slipping. You don't need me, you better off missing. You don't need me, every listen. You don't need me, ain't even tripping. You don't need me, girl, you slipping. You don't need me, you better off missing. Girl, you don't need me, but you gon' feel it. Now it's quiet, we ain't saying much. Tension in the air, we don't say enough. You grab your things like you finna rush, but you moving slow like you waiting on us. Say you need space, so I give it to you. But you looking back like you want me to move. I ain't finna chase, I got nothing to prove. But I know this ain't really what you wanna do. You was my girl, yeah, my little boo. These kind of mirrors don't fix with glue. Now you skipping class, you don't go to school. And I'm skipping mad cause I played the fool. Standing at the door like it hit the truth.
You're now listening to Player Talk Radio with the coolest DJ in the Manosphere. Let's go, DJ Kuda. Let's go. Let's go.
What's the matter, Daddy? What's the matter, Daddy?
Bust all in there. Bust all over in there. Bust it all in there. Bust all over in there. Bust it. Bust it in there. Bust it in there. Bust it in there. Bust all over in there. Bust it in there.
How about I just slide back to the west with ya? I just hope that you don't get mixed messages. I think I let you break my heart, it might be fun. I just hope that you don't get mixed messages. You put that shit right under your tongue. You put that shit right under your tongue so you can feel where I'm from. Put that shit right under your tongue. You put that shit right under your tongue so you can feel where I'm from. I don't want it if you ain't seen it. I like them greedy. Black eye so it's steaming. I count my weeks when you be pulling up, it don't really last too long. I wish I could take you on the road, but I take my gun.
I wish I could take you on the road, but I brought my gun. She said she loved me, but she left me stranded on our prom. Got 2% up on my phone, just sitting there looking dumb. Just lost my head, my phone, and then why giving directions to mom. Hey, I don't see I love no more. At first I used to see it. I looked up in the phone and I missed messages, deleted. Yeah, say you wanna slide back to the west, but we can't go no more. You just wanna break my heart in this bed that I just let you go.
How about I just slide back to the west with ya? I just hope that you don't get mixed messages. I think I let you break my heart, it might be fun. I just hope that you don't get mixed messages. You put that shit right under your tongue. You put that shit right under your tongue so you can feel where I'm from. Put that shit right under your tongue. You put that shit right under your tongue so you can feel where I'm from.